Meeting is now streaming on YouTube. All right, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Boy, next level. We are back with another edition of We the People. We are live, guys. Yes, we are. And we're just getting things kicked off in a major way. A couple things I got to do here on my end. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It's a good day. Had a great day. Exciting times here, and you know, lot of things to talk about today. Okay. This is August 28th. T-Day Eve. If that's what we can call it, that right? T-Day Eve. Day before T-Day. A lot of things going on in the TI community. And we're just gonna unpack. We're gonna unpack. It's a lot of things to talk about, man. And we just getting things kicked off in a major way. This is the 10th episode of We the People. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a lot of things to talk about, man. A lot of things going on in the TI community right now. Guys, this is an interactive live stream. If you guys want to join us on the panel, there's a link in the description. I will be putting the link in the chat room. Also, just want to thank everybody for tuning in and being a part of it live, because it's nothing like some people come on and they watch the playbacks, but no, when you fortunate or blessed enough to actually check out the live stream while we're live, this is something else. It's an experience, something new that we're doing. And I just feel blessed to do it. TI Lives Matter all day, every day. And there's a lot to talk about today. And we're gonna get into it, one thing at a time, Big shout out to Chosen One, the drunk ninja Christian. All right, Chris, I see you, man. Cash, what's going on, Cash? Yeah, this is We the People, man. So right now I'm gonna throw a link in the chat right now. Yeah, man, there's a lot going on, man. Glad to see you guys. And if you guys do have the Zoom app, like I said, man, there's a link in the description. But I'm gonna put the link in the chat too, just in case you guys wanna check it out. I think somebody's here. Let me see. Truth, what's going on, my boy? We're just getting things kicked off, Let me see.
Hi, Nexx.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm sick.
Oh no, that's not good.
I'm still going to be on fucking
Oh, that's Cyber. What up, Cyber? What up?
Hi.
What's going on?
I don't know. I have a rash right here. I just found just like right this second. I need to check that out later. Sorry, not on the podcast or not on the live stream.
Okay.
No, I'm sick. Tomorrow is Venice Beach TI Day. I'm going to be giving a speech. I was just writing out my speech when you showed up, and I was like, "What's up? It's Nexx,"
Okay.
And I was like, "Of course I'm going to join." As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell my friend who's a new TI. Her name's Shay. You guys, we got some new people coming into the chat room and new subscribers to Nexx's channel. We need to make sure that we reach out to them, because she said she was on there and like she felt like nobody was talking to her. And
really?
Yeah, she's new. She's a new TI. She just
really?
said, yeah.
She came on We the People? Like she came on there?
Yeah. She was on there a couple, maybe last week, one of the Wednesday nights. I wasn't on. As a matter of fact, I'm texting her right now and telling her I'm online. And I just want to make sure that, you know, I mean, maybe y'all did and she didn't see it. I don't know. I wasn't on that night.
Because I have some amazing moderators, man, and they, you know, when people come on, they definitely welcome them in, and you know, there's lots to talk about, lots of things going on in the TI community, and you know,
right.
it's T-Day, you know,
yeah, we got some new TIs out there, guys, that are joining Nexx's channel. Just make sure that we include them in the conversation and let them know, and maybe they're new to even chatting on YouTube. Maybe they don't even know how.
Yeah.
So it's like we just gotta keep
Man, well, actually, you know what, man, we're gonna bring T-Day in, right? We're gonna bring TJ. We're gonna bring T-Day in, Targeted Individual Day, August 29th. We're gonna bring it in live on We the People, Volume 10. You know, I feel blessed, man. You know, to be able to do it here. Nene Joe, what's going on, Nene Joe? Chosen One, Christian Ashley, Chris, Cash, download Zoom, man. Download Zoom, man. Click that ink. Click the ink, man.
like you come with no makeup next. You happy?
Yeah, me neither. No makeup.
I'm sick. I don't have any on. I just took it all off, and then you put the podcast on. I was like, whatever. I'm feeling so good, anyways.
Sorry, but you don't need makeup, man. You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, the people that's watching live can attest to that, man. You're beautiful, man. You don't need any makeup.
I love you, Nexx.
Yeah, I think the makeup tones down your beauty. That's my opinion.
I think so, huh?
You don't need it. No, you don't.
Yeah, well, I don't have any on, and nice to know I have a goddamn rash.
Oh man. You know what?
I've been getting targeted in my sleep. Nexx, they've been like last night. My whole right arm was twitching like until I fell asleep. It was bugging the crap out of me.
It could have something to do with the you know, the electronic harassment. You know, hitting us with these frequencies, like, you know, our bodies is like not knowing what's going on, and you know, it's in our you know, central nervous system into a shock. In our
giant rash.
Our antibodies in the shock.
Oh,
We don't know what's going on, and
oh jeez, it's like if you're hanging out with a weirdo.
Yeah. Does it itch? Does it burn? What does it feel like?
I don't know. It doesn't really itch. It's just like a lot of bumps. I don't know if you can. I'm curious if you can even see it.
Okay.
Look at my armpit
next. I can't see it, man, but
just look at my armpit.
Sending you lots of positive vibes, man, and healing energy, man, and
yeah.
You know, yeah, man. I hope you get
through.
Are you
in your where you're gonna be tomorrow for the TI?
Actually, no, I'm actually in Denver right now. I'm in Denver, Colorado, man.
You made it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in Denver, Colorado, and you know, there's gonna be an event here. There's gonna be an event in where you doing your speech in Venice, right?
Venice Beach.
California
representing.
Yeah, there's gonna be one in Venice. There's gonna be one.
I can't ever do the West Coast thing. I keep trying. I'm just like, I'm not black enough. I don't think.
There's gonna be one. No, come on, man. It ain't about being black. Come on. Really? That's what we're doing. Okay. Well, you know. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be one in Sacramento. It's gonna be one in Portland, Oregon, and you know, a lot of these people is like in an uproar about this. You know, like some people is like yeah, let's get out here, let's cause awareness, and then other people are saying crazy stuff like, oh, it's a setup. Don't go to the events and such and such.
It's the paranoia that targeted individuals deal with. You know, there's so much paranoia in the community of each other, of perpetrators, of gang stalking. I went and visited somebody tonight that's getting gang stalked here, and I'm getting it badly. Like this guy, there was only one spot left up in the, you know, where my apartment is. You remember where it was at?
I remember where that loudmouth gang stalker came outside screaming and yelling.
He's still in the hospital, yo.
Got punched in his face. I had to get out the car. Remember, I was like, yo. I'm like, all right. I'm like, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. That's my car. I'm like, all right, yep. I was looking right inside, yep. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Indignous United. He said, "What up next? What up, bro?" That's the broski, man.
Join us. They need to turn a light on. There we go. Yay! He turned the light on.
Shout out to True Serum. That's my guy.
Hey, Drew, see you tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, we just getting things started right now, man. We're gonna bring T-Day in on the live stream. We the People, Volume 10. Volume 10, guys. Yeah, we're just getting started right now. That Drunken Ninja, shout out to you. Nene Joe, shout out to you too. We're just getting things cracking off right now. And, on the second annual, eve of T-Day, we're just talking about how, people have different opinions. Cyber, did you see that video that I was talking to you about earlier? Did you watch the Romola D report?
No, I've been
video.
I've been at the hospital, brother. I'm in the hospital.
Oh my God, Cyber!
I gotta watch it. I know, I forgot. Actually.
Oh my goodness! Everybody need to watch that video.
I forgot that at the same time, like I was dealing with Joseph. Oh my God!
We're definitely gonna talk about that here.
Let's do it. You should play a clip that's like, do you have a clip like queued up and shit?
No, I ain't gonna play no clips. No, this is our time to talk, man. I ain't playing no clips. But TNN, I might drop one tomorrow, depending on how things go. I'm definitely gonna, unpack this on TNN. Blunt, what's going on, Corey?
How's it going, man? How's it going? I'm glad I caught in. I was like, okay, I got to catch in on. I was like, okay, it's happening. I was like, let me get in there.
Sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm going to keep my word. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
Yes, sir.
Cyber 9. How's it going? How's it going?
Yes, sir.
We're doing good. I'm glad to be on. Glad to see TI coming together. I'm just hyped about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I hear talk about it. God bless those people out there. Like I said, my heart goes out to them, man. And that, they're making a difference, man, for real, man, to me,
Absolutely. But, you got a lot of people in the community. Well, they're not in the community, but I guess, I don't know. They're going through something. I don't know. But these people are like, making videos, bro. And they're like throwing people under the bus, taking shots, like talking some goofy shit. Excuse my friends, they talking goofy.
Are you good?
Crazy stuff. And man, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna definitely unpack. There's a lot of things to talk about, man. But we got an exciting episode. We're just getting things kicked off, man. And Indignous United says, "You heading out to any of the events next?" I'm right now. I've touched down in Denver, Colorado, man. I'm in the Mile High City. I'm out here. My friend Laura Ann is doing something for the TIs out here. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna grab something, guys. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something that she made. That's really awesome. Hold on.
All right, man. Cyber 9, it's good to meet you. I talked to you I sent you a message one day and I was like, oh, okay. I think I sent you a message one of these days, I forgot what it was, but I know I sent the message you sent back and I tell you, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no problem. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you. Cause I was like, hey, this is Cyber 9. I was like, yeah, cause I watch the, the channel every time, I get a chance to,
Cool. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate the support. It always helps, like I said, I'm by myself all the time, like every other TI. So, I'm glad when I get a chance to reach out and see people, trying to help other people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Always to help ourselves, as much as we can, and the information you put out there, I think is really going to help. And I think we definitely need to take the information you had, and let's, run with it and see what we can do. I think you're right on that. 100%.
Yeah. I plan on giving out flyers tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I was about to type into Truth to see if he got my flyer and hopefully they get printed, because otherwise I got to go print them.
Yeah.
And it's for your request, right?
Go print them.
I'm going after the army.
Print them.
Nice, Cyber 9. Nice.
Go print them.
Thank you for
shout out to Shelly R. She says, hi, Cyber 9.
Shelly R is my friend here in Cali.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to Shelly R, man.
Yeah, she's a newly found TI.
Okay.
So
man, I know what that's like. That's like
right.
Man, it's not easy, man. When you
It's not
just
easy
finding
the
out,
first stages.
yeah,
The
like when
beginning is rough. Ooh.
you just figuring out what's going on. Shout out to Floyd. I see you, Floyd.
Hi, Floyd.
Yes, Ferrari Floyd. What's going on, my G? Um, yeah, man, it's like kind of like on that movie, The Matrix, man, when it was just popping out the bubble, like you just figuring out what's going on and you don't know. You know what I
It's
mean?
kind of like, yeah, you're like, what's
It's,
happening?
it's overwhelming, bro. Like, to come, to figure out what's going on. I say it's a bittersweet situation, right? Because it's bittersweet. It's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not crazy. You know what I mean? Like the voices I've been hearing, like people following me, like this stuff is really happening. And it's happening to not just me, but to other people as well. You know what I mean? And then it breaks your heart. And it sent me into a frenzy, actually. Like I was angry, I was hurt, I was afraid. I didn't know what to do. You know, I was
Same
all
here.
alone, and I ended up on shout out to Dr. Paul Marco, Pinecone Utopia. I ended up in one of his live streams, and that's where I met the lovely Cyber. Okay, guys, that's where I met the lovely Cyber 9. You know, and people be taking shots at you though, Cyber. Like you got some haters out here, man. They be low key hating on you. I mean, they hate on me too,
Right.
but they don't understand, what you go through. I don't know why they, hate on you or whatever. Well, I do know why, but that's a whole nother conversation.
I post the truth and they don't like it, and they're probably paid shills, or they're probably, electronic cyber warfare at the army. You know what I say to them? You see this?
Yeah.
I need to turn it up louder because I can do it, brother.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. I'm with you. Turn it up.
Do it.
Turn it up all the goddamn way.
Well, not too many people can say they did a podcast with Dr. Paul Marco, if they even know who that is, right? Because a lot of people don't even know who that is.
Been gone for a while now, right?
Rest in peace to Dr. Paul Marco. But yeah, that's where we met, and Cyber was actually the first real TI that I connected with, when I was freaking out. And he just reached back to me. Like, not a lot of people will do that. We're talking about 2017, not too many people knew what was happening. I know I was just figuring out why things were so crazy for me. And I'm on Dr. Paul Marco's Pinecone Utopia. If you guys don't know, do your Googles, get on YouTube, look him up. He was one of the forefathers who started doing these live streams, and he put a lot of these people, gave a lot of these people light, a lot of these people who people praise and look up to, like put at a higher standard. But shout out to him. He did some amazing work, but a lot of people can't say that they don't even know who he is. Cyber was actually back then, like putting in work and doing podcasts with him and reaching out to the TI community and speaking out against this back then. So before people start hating on Cyber, man, they really need to do their research and just kind of pump their brakes a little bit and just kind of just be a little bit more understanding and not less judgmental, because that judgmental spirit, bro, is running rampant through the TI community. And it's we have people coming on YouTube and saying some real goofy shit. I mean, I don't like cursing, but I just gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta call a spade and say what it is. So it is what it is. But shout out to Mary Fire. She said, "Hey, oh my God, first time being around other TIs." Okay, shout out to you, Mary Fire. Mary, thank you for joining us. Everybody that's watching live, this is We the People.
Sorry, I'm sick.
Yeah, please mute. Cyber, when you got a cough, because I don't want to trigger anybody. They're like, "Oh, Cyber, I knew it. She's a perp. She's coughing. She's coughing on the live stream. I knew it. Look at her."
I have a cold.
Like people just be looking for an excuse to
hate on me.
throw people under the bus, and that's the last thing we need in this community, man. Like the COINTELPRO, it always kicks into hyperdrive right before T-Day. And I can't say always. It happened last year, and it's happening again. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how we can take steps to prevent, falling in those traps and, throwing other fellow TIs under the bus and, like keeping smear campaigns going and, because there's a lot of smears going around running rampant, and it's about doing what we can do to cause awareness and ending this program, not, throwing each other under the bus and attacking one another. Like the people that's attacking us and harassing us, they laughing while we sit back and we do things like that, They're laughing. I'm like, yeah, playing right into my plans, like we got to be smarter than that. And, a lot of these people like, oh, we have college degrees, we have PhDs. I'm doing this, I'm writing that, I'm doing that. Come on, man, what are you really doing?
Psychiatrists have their medical doctors, and if you say anything about targeted individual program, neuroweapons, or anything, they immediately want to give you some medication and think you're crazy. And that's the kind of crap that keeps this program hidden, and why we need to make FOIA requests to, let's just start with the Army base that killed Justin. Let's just start in one. We just need a foothold in one of their program offices to start bringing to light, because it only takes one, to make this stop. We have one foothold, one cog in the, in the machine. We pull that out, bring it to light, and then the machine starts to crumble. Okay?
Absolutely.
That's what we need to remember. That's why when I give my speech tomorrow at T-Day, it'll be completely about how to dismantle their program, their TI program. Yeah. And listen, y'all, we've got to realize that we are stronger than they are. There are more of us than there are them. There are also many people inside that program that see the damage it can do but cannot say anything because they're either under a contract where it's called a non-disclosure agreement, or they're afraid to come forward because they're afraid they'll get targeted if they do. So we have to keep that in mind. We have to be able to take a FOIA request and everybody do it. It's going to take everybody together, us united, not torn apart. And you're right about T-Day, Nexx. You're right. They've divide and conquer us. We should know this. We see this in society every day. We see it with, white versus black, Democrat versus Republican, whatever they want to do it with. And these weapons will get stronger. Somebody wrote on there about the 5G. Absolutely. That's what the 5G is here to do. And, Shelly and I was actually with Shelly this evening. And we were looking at these buildings, they're building up Agenda 21 buildings right here in Southern California. They're building apartment buildings with no balconies, with one way in and out, and what look like watchtowers on the corner of the damn buildings. Now tell me that's not.
Yeah.
No, we know this is coming,
Absolutely.
Because other people are ignorant to it, we can't really blame them because they could be getting sent frequencies that are saying not to look at it. You know what I mean? The apathy, right? They could send a signal to say, I don't see chemtrails, right? Like, why does only certain parts of the population? I've been saying that for years. Why is it only certain parts of the population see the chemtrails and know what they are? The rest of them think, oh, that's just the airplane exhaust. I mean, it's just absolutely asinine and ridiculous.
Yeah,
it is. I agree, 100%. Yeah. I feel you.
So we have to empower ourselves. We have to realize that we are the political activists like Martin Luther King was in 1967 and 68,
Yeah.
That's what we are. We are Malcolm X. We are these people that were in the 60s that were speaking out about the Vietnam War. It's still a war. It's a silent war, and they're neuroweapons now. It's not, machine guns in Vietnam. It's still the same shit, just a different form. Right?
Acoustic weapons they hitting us right now. Acoustic.
Neuroacoustic. I mean, whatever you call it, it is what it is. It's still the same. And it's still going to bring down the entire country as a whole. so they can bring in their New World Order police state agenda. Okay.
Oh man, it's here, man. It's here.
It
It's
is
just what.
here. Look at the
Yeah,
militarization of our police. Look at all the SWAT teams. Look at all
yeah,
the people getting swatted. You know what I mean? That's just an example.
yeah,
And
man.
people just turn a blind eye to it because it's not on, NFL. It's not on the NBA or whatever. You know what I mean? And that
Yeah.
there is going to be the demise of the country, people's apathetic attitudes towards these weapons.
Absolutely.
True. I agree.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live. Shout out to everybody that's watching the playback. We're just getting things kicked off in a major way. This is We the People, man. Volume 10, volume 10, volume 10. Okay? And man, I'm checking in the comments right now. Well, how you feeling, bro? You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna talk about some real things today. It's a lot of stuff to unpack today. I'm just giving a little time for the people to come in right now that's gonna join us.
All right.
And I welcome anybody to come in. I leave the door open, and it's an open format, man. So open forum that I want to say. So I'm gonna try my best to stay in tune with the chat section here. If you guys have any questions for me, for Cyber9, for my boy Blunt, or anybody who joins us on the panel, or for anybody, just type it in the comment section. And again, I am going to continuously leave links in the chat. If you guys want to join us on the panel, you are more than welcome, man. This is a special edition, man. This is not only is this the 10th installment, man, but this is we're bringing in targeted individual day. We're gonna bring it in on this live stream here. So I just feel blessed, and anybody that's having any type of protest or event, and you want to come on and talk about it, please do, man. Please do. Right now, I'm in Denver. Right now, I'm in Denver, Colorado, and my friend Laura is going to be doing something tomorrow, 10 o'clock at the Denver, I think the Capitol building or something. I'm going to give the details here shortly. I just got to pull them up. I don't want to give any false information. But yeah, so if you guys are doing anything where you're from, I feel like, that it's a great move, doing anything that we can do to, spread awareness and stop these heinous crimes that's going on, right?
It's a cool sign.
Yeah, Laura made this. Laura made these.
Oh, Laura made those? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes, sir. And it could be like a fan, like when things get too hot. You know what I mean? It's a
well, that's it. Always too hot for what they do to us. Yeah.
absolutely. From what I was told, Denver is really heavily targeted
Denver,
city. Yeah, Denver, Colorado is really heavily targeted here. That's from what I was told. I haven't got out and seen the city or done anything. Like I just touched down a little while ago, and we just got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of things to unpack here on this episode, and I just want to keep in tune with the chat. I'm gonna really keep do my best to do that for you guys. Answer any questions, and guys, I've come up with a solution. Like if you guys have any questions that you want us to see, put it in all caps. Put the caps lock on. Type in your questions. Make sure you put multiple question marks under it, so me or people on the panel can definitely see what you guys are talking about, and we'll try and get because all TI lives matter. Not just the ones on the panel. Everybody tuning in live, everybody going through something, no matter what, man. TI lives matter all day, every day, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, So my boy Indignious United says, Nexx, did you fly in or went on the train? Actually, no. Actually, I drove. I didn't drive, but I rode with somebody here. I didn't drive. I didn't fly or ride on the train. So.
Oh,
Hope
good
that
question. Good
answers your
question. I was
question.
curious about that myself. I was about to ask that. Like, did you ride? What'd you do? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I actually wrote in, and
Mhm.
it was a pretty smooth ride, man. Like everything went pretty cool, and you know,
Mhm.
um, Robin Hood says divide and conquer. When you see them and try to divide the population, it usually means there's something big going on behind the scenes, and that they're
Mhm.
trying to distract us. That they're trying to distract us from.
Oh,
I totally agree with that.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Every day, every day is a test. You know what I'm saying? To see how we respond to their stimuli or their what they do to us. So, and like I said, it's up to us to respond. Everything else is, it's already set up. So it's about us responding. You know. But like I said, I tried to give them no response because I already know that's the best way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
That is the best way to do it. Like I said, I told
absolutely,
everybody, if you're gonna go do a store, go to the store. If you're gonna go here, go there. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just fix.
absolutely.
Let them do what they're gonna do. Oh, I was gonna tell you next off subject. I was gonna say,
Hold on, Rome. You can keep talking, but I gotta use the bathroom. That's Floyd.
Yep.
What's
What's up,
going on,
man?
Floyd? Ferrari Floyd, what's
So-
going on, my G? Yeah. I just gotta use the bathroom real quick, bro. I'll be right back. Y'all can keep it going
all
though.
right, do you think, man? Hi, Floyd. Nice to meet you, Blunt. How's it going, man?
What's up, Blunt? Name's Floyd. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too, man. How's it going, man? How's everything going in your world, man? Doing all right?
So good. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Are you Floyd S from the chat?
Yep.
What's up?
Hey, Cyber. Yeah. Just thought it would be cool for me to join the chat.
Glad to have you on, man. That's cool, man. See more TIs, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see us coming together, That's really
Yeah.
me. So how long you been a TI? I mean, like, and what's
I've
been
been I've been a TI for about a year.
about a year?
Almost 2 years now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just experienced my family quit loving me. They kicked me out of their place and stuff and
Mm-hmm.
just quit loving me and stuff. So I'm in a different home now. Nexx knows the whole story about what's going on for me and stuff.
Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry, when you have family and friends, do what they do, man. It's hard sometimes. Like I said, when I see it, I'm just baffled sometimes. Especially I have a kid, so I have a daughter, so it gets to me sometimes. I'd be like, dang, I got a kid,
Yeah, and I get hit by directed energy weapons a lot now. All of a sudden,
Yeah, I've been hit by those too. Like I said,
I just started getting hit by them, like really good. All of a sudden,
What did they do, you Floyd?
it's really no fun.
nah, it's no joke right there, man.
It like vibrates your body, and it gives you headaches. It makes you have sick feeling, like you get sick easily and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Makes your body really good. You can't stop shaking.
Oh man, that is bad. It sounds like Justin next. That's what our friend Justin was getting, where they would shake his whole body. They made him lose a ton of weight. It was crazy, Floyd.
Yeah.
Wow. Theron Knight, I talked to him on Google Hangouts. He had his phone heat up on him.
Huh?
Theron L. Knight. I talked to Nexx knows who he is. He's a new. Well, I've known him for a while. He's an awesome dude. His phone, Honey Ann's a witness. His phone heated up on him and I think fried his hand a little bit or something.
Wow.
And made his hand vibrate. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. I just want to give a big shout out to Therian. I see you, bro. My boy from the UK is in the building. My boy Charles Hall is in the building.
Love you, brother.
Yes, sir. The drunken ninja, Mary Fire. Man, we just getting things kicked off, man. This is volume 10. This is We the People, man. We just, we real people that's really going through this, man. And it's a lot of craziness going on, guys. And I see that it's a lot of, negative energy that gets mixed up in the TI community right around this time of year. I mean, TI Day is slowly approaching. We got 1 hour until we are officially in T Day where I'm at. I don't know what time is it where you guys are.
It is 9:50 9:57 p.m. where I'm at. Here on
Okay.
the West Coast.
Me too.
Shout out to Seaside, Oregon on the West Coast.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm on the
LA.
side. So
LA representing.
Oh, side right
Absolutely.
there. Yeah, the West Coast. I'm with him on that one. 957. Yep, all the way.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock, and I know East Coast it's already T-Day, man. Shout out to everybody that's on the East Coast, that's on East Coast time. It's T-Day. What is it? Midwest time? What is it? Like the Midwest? I don't forgot what they call it, man, but it should be 11:58. It's approaching T-Day, and we got a lot of things going on, a lot of videos that came out. Well, not a lot of videos, a few videos came out where people was taking shots at each other and talking crazy and saying some stuff that I agreed with and I didn't agree with. And, I'm not sure if you
Hi,
guys
everyone.
seen I'm not sure if you guys seen that or not,
What's up, bro?
but we're gonna talk
I'm
about
on the stream, brother. I figured it out. I finally figured out how to get on here.
Cool.
So happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Therian. What's going on, my boy? Shout out to the UK, everybody out there in the UK going through something.
I'm just chilling at the moment. I've just been out on a leaflet drop.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I'm not going to be able to make it to the event down in London, so I'll do a leaflet, raise awareness for targeted individuals.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've just been out, delivered 75 leaflets.
Okay.
Got a few left. I'm going to hand out when I'm in town later, when it's
Okay.
daytime.
Absolutely.
Good, man. Getting the message out. That's cool. That's good.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Props.
It's a lot of people who really they feel like, these protests and everything is a waste of time. It's a setup. It's a psyops. CIA, FBI, ABC. What do you guys think? About this T-Day event? Like, do you guys think this is a great thing, or I want to know? Everybody watching us live, in the comment section. I mean, we have people even talking crazy, like, yo, the TI community on YouTube, and don't watch them and don't get involved. And I don't know who it was, but I had this crazy, excuse me, guys, I had this crazy comment on my last video. Somebody came on, was talking crazy. I'm going to get into that a little later. I'm going to unpack on that a little later. But what do you guys think about this T-Day thing that's going on right now? Do you think it's a good thing, or
Oh yeah,
a
definitely.
psyops, a setup? Just stay home, don't talk to anybody. Like, everybody's a perp. Like, what are you guys thinking of?
Everybody perp. That's funny.
Yo, Floyd, people really think that, bro. Like, or maybe
I
there's
know.
some people. I think there's some people paid to push that narrative.
If you wear a red shirt, you're a perp.
Yeah.
If you wear the color green, you're a perp.
Yeah.
If you walk past somebody and pass a green light, you're a perp.
Yeah. Or if you don't agree with somebody else, you're a perp. Or if you don't, get along with somebody else, like if your personalities clash, they're a perp or such and such. I don't necessarily see it like that,
Mm-hmm.
And they point at you and say, "You perpetrator."
Right. What do you guys think, though, man? This is about this whole T-Day event, and what do you guys think about this?
I'm personally excited for it. Like I said, I'm glad it's bringing TIs together, man. I'm glad to hand out pamphlets. I think it's a start, man. Like I said, we need we need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? We got to start somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's happening. I kind of wish, we had more days of just this, but whatever the case is, I'm glad we have our own day. That's just us, just like this platform,
Absolutely.
The show goes on, it reaches so many people, and, and I'm glad. I thank God that it's happening.
Yeah.
Because we would be heard, and I like I said, I'm excited to watch it. I was going to tell you next, I watched Meg's B's channel yours today, and I was kind of proud. I'm glad Meg's B, shout out to her for actually listening to us, because it's hard to hear what we have to say, and believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The experience that you wouldn't think about it like that. So just for somebody that's not a TI, You know what I'm saying? To put herself out there, you know, for us. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing but love for me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm
Big
happy
shout
about
out.
that. I really am. You know, shout out to Megs B again. You know,
Absolutely.
I never talked to her in person, but like I said, if I did see her, it's nothing but love because, like I said, I'm just so happy that TIs are trying to do something. And we need to be heard. And if we don't start here, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna keep happening to more and more people. You know what I'm saying? And I think at least we can at least try. And that's all I ask. And I'm just happy about it. I wish I could be there, be working, but I definitely will be watching. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hit likes. You know what I'm saying? Just so proud, man, just to see it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Agreed.
So that's what I think. So
yes, sir. Man, shout out to Rick M. He says the organizers are real. Ella's doing great work for the Portland rally. I'm in Tacoma, Washington. I'm going to what is that? I'm going to T Road to Portland. Okay. Big shout out to you, man. Tigger Killing, what's going on, Tigger? That's my guy, Big Tig. Shout out to Sleeping Beauty. She says any exposure to these weapons and how they're being used is a good thing. Thank you for going. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Indigenous United says, which event is Corey attending?
I'm not going to be attending, unfortunately. I wish I could. Like I said, I'm going to be at work, from there on. Other than that, I would, but
Yeah,
it just ain't going to happen. I know it, I can fool myself. So, but other than that, I would attend, to be honest with you. There's no way I would go. You know what I mean? Whether it's perps there or not, I really don't even care. You know what I'm saying? It's our day, and I'm not going to let them ruin what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
absolutely.
is.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why I tell people, too, that's going to go to the event, don't. Okay, this perp, so what? Maybe they'll, okay, they're there. Who cares?
Absolutely.
Shout out to Earl when he said, I watched y'all last one of your, I forget, it was target video, whatever day you had on here on the segment, but whatever one Earl was on there, and he said that, I don't care who's perp, who's not, you know what I'm saying? It's, it's about the message and what's getting out there, and it could save lives so people won't have to go through what we're going through. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's what I feel. Like I said, that's I take it to heart. So
I mean, whenever we do something, whenever real TIs show up, they're gonna send some, secret agents and perpetrators, CIs, confidential informants, that's what I like to call them. They're not TIs, but they're gonna send them in there. Like, and at the end of the day, like you gotta ask yourself, like, what's more important? You being afraid of them, or doing what you can to fight back and to spread awareness to what's happening at the end of the day. And people have their opinions on it, and I totally respect how everybody's coming from. Where everybody's coming from, I respect it. If you have if you're brave enough to actually say and speak out against it and use your voice, I respect it. I might not agree, but we're not going to always agree with each other, and that's okay. Like, we can respectfully agree to disagree, right? And we can still be okay at the end of the day. That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Shout out to Wayne Morris. I see you, man. He said, hey, all. Sleeping Beauty says, next level, my targeting begin in Denver, but I live in Wisconsin now. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you being there to raise awareness. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I can't say how much I appreciate you being here, and being a part of this, because there's so many people that's afraid. They're afraid, it's like, never mind, what you're going through. I'm going to worry about what other people are going to think of me. I'm going to worry about what's going to happen if I do use my voice and speak out against this. And, and God bless them too. Like, I'm not trying to throw those people under the bus, because this program, like, I don't know, I can't speak for other people. I can only speak for myself. And it'll get you in a position where you're like, you know what, man, you just get tired of being afraid. You get tired of being silent. You get tired of suffering in silence, You get a lot of people who think that, if I, just don't say nothing, that it'll go away. And It don't work out like that. It
Nah,
don't.
I don't feel like that. No.
It doesn't.
The day and it's gonna keep going, you know.
I don't. Yep.
It's like a train, you know. It's just never stopping.
Yeah.
You stop for nothing. You're like, dang, this train don't stop. It's like, no, it don't stop.
Yeah.
It just keeps
I know
on
when I was,
going.
yeah, I know when I
Yeah.
was here and I did the same thing. I thought I was like, man, after a little while, I was like, damn, you know, they'll just get tired of me. You know what I'm saying? Then I started realizing, I was like, damn, this shit ain't, it's not, excuse my language, but I was like, it's not changing. I said, I guess it don't really matter. You know? I said, okay. Then I
Yeah.
started realizing what was going on. Oh, I was going to tell you next. Scott Snitch is back on, man. I forgot to tell you, he's back on doing channels again, man.
Okay.
I know it's off subject.
I
But
am
he's back
too.
on.
I am
Huh?
too.
Oh, you back
Okay.
on? That's what's up, man. That's good. It's good, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
doing more videos. I finally did my second new video
Mhm.
because I was taken off YouTube for a bit because of speaking truth, and basically YouTube didn't like it, so they kicked me off. Basically,
Wow. So it was YouTube, Floyd, that did that?
YouTube and my dad.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out to him.
I already had 2 copyright strikes on YouTube.
Wow.
Hey.
Man. What was the copyright strike for?
I don't know. The YouTube was accusing me that I was like using copyright, like copying other stuff, and I wasn't.
Wow.
I did my own voice
That's
basically,
crazy.
but
Did you
YouTube.
copy anything at all, bro?
No, I didn't. It was just black screen, me doing my own voice, like an audio record. And
Right.
YouTube told me that I did a copyright on it, and I didn't. That was my own voice. It was kind of
Wow.
weird.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is weird because, you know, only reason that
They
shit happened.
know they know who I am. They know that I'm a child of God, the Most High, and they know that I'm going to speak the truth, and they know that we're going to be powerful kings in the Lord's kingdom soon, and they're going to bow down to the Lord soon, and they know that their father is Satan, and that they have nothing but a short time left. So they're going to do
Amen.
anything they're going to do
Yeah.
anything to pick on us, you know.
Absolutely.
Speaking the truth, you know. I was talking about the Mandela effect and the Bible changes, and the quantum effect is the real name of it, you know, and the targeted individual things, the things I've experienced and stuff, and YouTube didn't like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and my dad didn't like it either, which is of course a different story there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Big shout out to Honey Ann. I see you, Honey Ann. She says, hey now. Wayne
Hey,
Morris.
man.
Wayne Morris said, shout out to
Hi,
Wayne
Honey
Morris
Ann.
too. Shout out to Wayne Morris. Everybody out in Australia that's going through this. He says, I've learned a lot watching Romola the last few days. I think I was their puppet. Man, Wayne. Man, if you want to come on, bro, click that link, bro. Let's talk about let's unpack in there, man, because you know, Romola D just put out a video yesterday, and it was riveting, man. He had a guest on there. Did anybody see that on the panel? Did anybody see that Romola D video?
I haven't seen it.
Did you see it, Floyd? Did you see the Romola D video?
No, I didn't. No.
Darian, did you see the Romola D video
No.
that she just put out with the former CIA agent? And it was just, man,
I
they had a
actually
lot to say.
I think I got to check out that channel.
They had a lot to say. I mean, actually, the whole TI community is going nuts right now. You know, like people are appalled. You know, like people felt some type of way. The stuff that they were saying. I watched it yesterday, and I gotta say that you know, I agreed with some of the stuff that they said, and some of the stuff I didn't agree with. You know, some of the stuff I didn't agree with, but you know, Romola D has always been somebody that I looked up to in the TI community. You know, how hard she worked and how much, you know, content she put out, and it just seemed like it was genuine. But after seeing that video yesterday, man, and actually reached out to her, and you know, and we'll talk about that too, man. I'm not gonna unpack right now, but I reached out to her, and you know, things just it took a turn. It was kind of heartbreaking for me. Cyber, did you see that video, man? Did you get a chance to watch it? You said no?
No, brother, not yet. I'm kind of fading fast. You know, I'm really ill, and
Okay. Okay.
I gotta speak tomorrow at the TI rally. Of course, you know I get sick a day before the TI rally. How convenient, right?
Okay.
I'm like just definitely like I'm not deathly ill, but I have a fever and shit. So
Did you take any medicine for that, or did you take anything?
yeah, I took.
Okay. Okay.
Like, what's up?
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, I'm not feeling y'all. Feeling good at
Take
all.
the red one.
Yes,
Take the
sir.
red
Green
pill.
pill and a red pill. Which one should I take?
Okay. The blue
The
pill.
red one.
The blue pill. Take the blue pill. Now, you got to get some rest tonight, and
Is it out of the matrix or in the matrix? Hard to tell today.
make sure you get some rest, man, so you can wake up and you know, deliver that speech and say what you got to say out there. You know.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm happy
you
I
know, I
dropped
just-
it.
I just want to tell everybody this. I feel as though that a revolution in our country is going to be required if they will not stop targeting people. However, if we do not bring awareness to the general public, then this revolution is a moot point. It's impossible, right?
Okay.
So I am requesting that all targeted individuals look in to the PEO. Look at my last video that I posted. I put a shit ton of information about how to do FOIA requests for this particular Army program. It's just a cog on the machine. Let's pull the cog out so the machine falls apart. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, I'm going to say sayonara.
Okay. Get some rest, man. Get some rest, man.
Over and out, you guys, all right?
Thank you for joining us, man. Get some rest, my friend.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Glad to meet you again, as always.
Yeah, no worries.
Get some rest, my friend, please.
Right.
Hey guys, I'm in.
Hey, my boy Wayne, what's going on, Wayne?
I'm sober this time, mate.
What's going on, my friend?
Not much, man. I haven't been very well.
It's TI Day over there in Australia, right?
What's that?
It's already TI Day right now, right? It's August 29th.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We were having something on the 31st, but I think it's fallen through. There was only like 3 people that signed up to go, which is, what can you say?
Yeah.
I want to meet someone and talk face to face. You know,
Right.
I don't want to broadcast everything over the internet or on bloody an email or Facebook or whatever.
You know what, though, Wayne?
I want to have a real talk, you know.
Absolutely. But you know what, though, Wayne? You know, in situations like this, me personally, like I speak from the heart, man. I try not to attack anybody or throw anybody under the bus. And there are situations where you want to just keep to yourself. But you know, if it's something that you're going through, I know from personal experience, like just by sharing your experience, that could help somebody, in my opinion, you know, understand what's happening for them. You know, they could kind of put in perspective what's going on with them, because you have a lot of like boneheaded, narrow-minded people out here, Wayne, who think they know everything and they think they can tell you, you know, what's happening for you or what
People
to
are scared,
do.
you know. I get that.
What to do to make you authentic, you know, people are just like, I don't know, like they just are narcissistic and they just, I don't know, you know. And at the end of the day, what helped me, because I watched a lot of content on YouTube, Wayne, and what helped me the most was hearing about what people went through, you know, and what they endured through and what happened to them, you know, not about this technology and this, that, and, you know, I was able to correlate what happened to me, you know, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to talk about it, you know, the information that people learn about technology and everything, but we all have to keep in mind that, you know, what they're hitting me with, they might not be hitting you with that, you know, and what helps you might not help me, you know, and what I'm going through, like might not be nothing near compared to what you're going through. You know, it
No,
might be
everyone's
two
going
different
through
things.
something different, man.
Absolutely. So, you know, if we don't know what you're going through, like, how are we going to learn anything from that? You know, like, I mean, people have too many egos, and there should be no ego when we discuss this.
That's it. We've
situation.
got to talk because we're dying. If we don't
Mhm.
talk, we die. If we talk, maybe something happens, you know?
Absolutely.
But I'm not going to fucking sit here and wait to die.
And the information, it might not help us at the time, but it will do later on.
Absolutely.
We don't know what's going to
We
happen
just
in the
gotta,
future.
we gotta stand up for our rights, man. We gotta stand up for our freedom and our will knowing.
Absolutely. I mean, but with us, you know, going against each other and pointing the finger at each other, and not the people who are doing this to us, like, I don't see any, you know, resolution in that. I don't see us moving forward as a collective when we're just constantly, like, you know, taking shots at each other and questioning each other and thinking that we know everything, because nobody knows everything, you know?
I agree. Especially with this
Agreed.
program, you know, there's so much in it that, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't just classify it as one, you know, like I think Kyle said it best. Shout out to Kyle, the Wolverine, y'all call him.
Yeah, welcome Wolverine. Shout out to Kyle. Yes,
Kyle.
sir.
Joshua last
My
time,
bro.
Josh too. You know, like they said, you know what I mean? So many stuff going on that's all in one. So you know, we all have a piece of the puzzle, like Kyle said.
Yeah.
Really nailed the whole, you know what I'm saying? So all of it's all together. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might have this happening and they might say this is happening, you know, or this is doing it. You know, it's all in one, you know, but it is happening, you know what I'm saying? So it's all together. So I think that's, you know, we shouldn't divide ourselves, you know, like you said, Nexx, they're working together. Why not we, you know what I'm saying? We should
Absolutely.
work together and not tear each other apart. We might have different views of how our targeting is being done by whoever, but you know, the main goal, you know, it's the same, you know, that's all.
Absolutely. You know, and
When they
Agreed.
step up these attacks, I think they get a bit worried too. They have to squash you know.
And then they love
I've
to.
got so many cars trying to hit me on the road, like pulling
Oh, yeah,
out in front of me, you
I get it
know,
all the
veering
time,
under my
man.
side. It's crazy.
They also love to isolate us too. They
Oh, yeah,
love to
definitely.
isolate us.
That's what
absolutely.
it's about. Because all the heavy gears here
Absolutely.
at home, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to Rick M. He said Romola is a fantastic, brave journalist. She may be right. Either way, I support her. And that's what, you know, that's what I felt like that too, Rick. I'm like, you know, I know, you know, when people are expressing how they feel, I'm not going to agree 100%. Sometimes maybe, you know, I might agree 100%, but I didn't agree 100% with what she said on that video, her and that lady that was coming on. Like, they were like really, you know, in one breath, they were like kind of like downplaying the TI community and
Yeah, that got a bit
downplaying,
nasty.
like,
I watched that.
yeah. And I was, oh, you saw it. You saw it. You saw
Yeah,
it,
it was
Wayne.
really aggressive, man. I thought, what's this about?
I mean,
like you said, we're one team.
Absolutely.
That video doesn't help at all.
I mean, some of the stuff they were saying was on point, though. Like, some of that stuff they were saying, I totally agree with them. And the other things that they were saying, I was just like, whoa, like, they was definitely dropping the ball. And it's like, you know, if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to be a journalist, right, or you're going to speak your mind, like, and you're going to be brave enough to take shots at people and say stuff like that, don't be a coward and close your comments, right? Like, leave the comment section open for people to have dialogue after you drop a powerful video like that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, you know, you offended a lot of people, and you know what I mean? Leave the comments open. Shout out to Jared. Jared, I'm out here, bro. Jared, we in Denver right now, bro. Shout out to everybody out here in the Mile High Club, man. We out here.
I did watch one of her videos. This is Romola D, and it's the best explanation I can find for the program, and it's Newsbreak 32 with Eduardo Colin.
Okay.
So if you ever want to watch that video, that was spot on to what I've gone through, for me anyway. He really explained it well, I thought.
Rick M, shout out to Rick M. He says Romola has heard that people are supporting Catherine Horton. I think she feels her work is not supported. Well, I don't, Rick, I mean, if you look at her subscriber count, man, Romola has like, I think almost 4,000, maybe 4 or 5,000 subscribers, man. And, you gotta keep in mind,
4.7.
you gotta keep in mind, when you're a content creator, there's gonna be people who support you, and there's gonna be people who don't mess with you at all, and there's gonna be people who hate you. You can't, if you doing this for likes, subscribes, and followers and comment, if you're doing this for that, you don't need to be doing it. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. People are gonna support Catherine Horton. Like, even if you don't mess with her, like, you just do you and just do what you do. You don't have to be like coming at somebody else or whatever. Because if somebody's a perp, they're gonna show. A perp is gonna be a perp. A perp is gonna do perpy stuff at the end of the day. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you can do what you need to do. You don't have to focus on the next person. Like, that's how I feel. And the stuff that
I don't think a perp could keep it up for long enough.
No, they can though. They can.
Right up long enough. I think
they can though.
Suss them out.
Yes, sir.
You reckon?
They definitely can, man. They got a lot of perps in this community that's just, putting up video after video after video.
Time on a perp, man. I really would. That'd upset me.
But maybe Rick M is right, man. He said Romola is hurt that people are supporting Catherine Horton. I think she feels her work is not supported. And people support, people definitely support Romola. But, when she dropped that last video that she put out, I know for a fact, like, a lot of people was just like, all right, washing their hands and done with that, because, a lot of things that they were saying on there, man, it was just, whoa. It was the delivery, like, it was the timing, it was everything, like some of that stuff, if you feel like that, you need to have those conversations with those people, but, some people could say, look, that was a blatant smear campaign, like a lot of people feel like that. And a lot of that stuff they were saying, like, I don't agree with it. Like, I don't like the fact that, oh, you need to say your real government name. If you don't say your government name, then you're not an official activist. Like, come on, get out of here with that, bro. Like, you don't even say your real government name. You know what I mean? You know how many cyber stalkers it is out here that want to get your government name so they can make fake credit card accounts and such and this and that and the third, and just take your information and, like, some people want to protect their anonymity, like whatever little anonymity they might have, and I understand that people have their opinions, right? And it's fine, like, say your opinion at the end of the day, but just because you feel like that, it doesn't mean that, the people that's out here, speaking out against this is working for the government or doing that, like, we're not out here trying to cause division amongst the TI community. That lady she was talking reckless, like, oh, and people, they need support and stuff. Yes, like, people really going through this, like, we don't have husbands and wives and, a nice house that we didn't just come back on vacation. Like, it's people that's homeless. It's people out here who don't know where to go. Like, it's people who, have been affected by this program on a deeper level than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people that's talking crazy, and man, it was just like, it was crazy, man. It really was, man. Shout out to
They're
us
even
all.
taking shots at the billboards that are bringing attention.
Yes, they were just shots.
Everything.
I mean, just shots. I mean, it was crazy. When I watched that video, I was like, wow. And I reached out to Romola, man, because I knew, once that video was, released, I wanted to, just let her know that, I support her. And I wanted to tell her that, you know, I wanted to have a conversation with her, but she wouldn't talk to me. Like she was just like, "Oh, I'm busy and I got something to do." And then she came at me like, "Oh, you don't say your real name and such." And I don't deal with people. I was just like, wow. Like I was just like, wow. Like, you know, like I didn't even know, you know, where to go at that point. Um, you know, how she reacted towards me. You know, she was like, next level is a term that they use in the CIA or some shit, like some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
and I'm like, yo, like, wow, I just couldn't believe that, you know, she came at me like that, you know? I mean, my targeting is literally next level. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure I've been through some things that she has never had to endure through. You know what I'm saying?
A fake TI will never understand the kind of crap that we real TIs go through. They'll never understand.
Absolutely. You know, you like demanding me to tell you my real name and all this crazy shit. Like, come on, man. Like, get out of here with that, man. Real talk. You know, like if we can't have the conversation, then we can't have the conversation. Then you know, it's quiet. You know, I'm gonna keep speaking out against this thing because I'm really going through this. I'm not sitting at home with my family in my office. I didn't just go get off on vacation. You know, like I'm not like, you know, making live streams with like CIA agents and you know taking shots at people. Like I want to have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand that you know people are on different you know wavelengths of this targeting. You know, you can't just like you didn't write the TI manual. You can't say, oh, you know, if you don't say your real name, then you know you're not such and such. But like whatever, man. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Real talk. You know, like you gotta have an understanding of why people do what they do, and you know, your way ain't always what it is. You know, like at the end of the day, you know, you're very fortunate if you have a house and a family and an office, and you're going on vacation and you're doing all this. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't know them, you know, too well. I've never heard them say anything about what happened to them or what they went through or anything like that. You know, maybe they did. I don't know, but I've never heard that. You know what I mean? And it just hurt. It just broke my heart, honestly, man, because I supported her and I wanted her to know that I had her support. I had her back. You know, and I respect when people as 300 and they say how they feel and don't hold back and don't water things down. I respect that, you know. But at the end of the day, like you can't be out here just telling people, you know, what is right and what is wrong. Like, you know, like you wrote the TI manual, like the TI handbook, like we have to verify through you if somebody is a real TI or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It works. I feel what you're saying. Yeah, no.
That made me feel some type of way. It really did. You know, because I've been through some things. Like they took everything from me, man. Everything. You know, I'm not sitting at home in my office. You know, I don't even have a home. You know, you can't relate to that. You can't. You know, but you out here like taking shots at people and talking shit about people. Like, man, that's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Shout out to Rick M. He said Ella reacted to Ramola recently. She was trying to squash the matter.
Yeah, I watched that this morning.
You know what? I think, you know, some people are just so, you know, just have so much, you know, ego. Like they just know so much and they just have so much. And at the end of the day, it's not about, you know, bringing awareness. It's about them. It's about egotistical, narcissistic behavior, you know, and it's about, oh, they don't watch my stuff and my things, and they didn't read my article and this and that, and me, right? It's not about that. Like, it's about the people that's suffering, the people that's homeless, the people that don't have nowhere to go, the people that don't have no fucking family. You know what I mean? The people that's being hit with directed energy weapons. You know what I'm saying?
I think that Ella helps a lot of people.
It's bigger than your ego. It's bigger than that. You can't get on here and talk about, we shouldn't have a TI community, and I'm not a part of that. And I don't agree with the term TI, targeted individual. Well, guess
They're
what? They
definitely-
targeted me, and I'm all alone, and I'm an individual. So what am I supposed to call it? Like, what are we supposed to call us? You know what I mean? A lot of people
We
say,
call ourselves targeted individuals because we are targeted.
oh, but I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. And this person is dead. I'm not like, come on, bro. Like, really? Really?
Find another community then.
Like, come on, man. You
We
can't
gotta
shit on the
fucking
people.
stick
You can't
together,
shit
man.
on the people who support you, man. Who hold you up to a higher standard. You shit on them, and they okay, cool. Like, we don't fuck with you now. Now we don't fuck with you. You know? That's how I feel. Anyway, like,
I reckon there's so many
Oh,
of
that's
us,
a
man.
fact.
I really do.
Yeah.
That's a
how
fact.
I feel.
Max.
You can't
That's
sit on
so-
here. You can't sit on here and talk about like, oh, we shouldn't have community. Like, we shouldn't talk to each other. Like, we shouldn't communicate with each other. Yes, they do have perps who infiltrate our community, right? They do. I've met a lot of these people. I've been set up by a lot of these people. I'm not sitting at home in my office with my wife and going on vacations and shit. I'm not doing none of that fancy shit. You know what I mean? I'm out here living my life, man. Like, just a week and a half ago, I couldn't even move, man. My heart was being hit. And you worried about what my name is? You worried about people telling their name publicly? Like, really? Like, oh my God, bro. Like,
I've been watching some of these perps when I go out. I don't know if I said this last time. I think a lot of them are mind controlled themselves.
Oh,
I really
yeah.
do. They just look glazed over. They, you know, they're intent on doing one single thing. They don't even do that well, but I think they are mind controlled themselves, honestly.
Yeah, once 5G hits, man. Once
I don't
5G
think they
hits,
know
it's
what they're
gonna
doing
get
at all.
worse. When 5G hits, man, it's gonna get worse.
Oh, absolutely.
5G has been here, bro. You know, Floyd, I had 5G in 2016, bro. I didn't even know what 5G was,
Worse.
but I had it, and they was hitting me, bro. Like, and I didn't know what. You see this? You see this gray hairs in my head, bro? You see these gray hairs right here, bro? That came in 2016, bro. And they was hitting me, bro. Like, I didn't know what. You see this? You see these gray hairs in my head, bro? Yo, somebody gotta mute their YouTube. Bro. And they was I didn't know. Yeah, that's my boy. Ian. Ian, if you got some headphones, bro, put your headphones in and mute your YouTube, bro. Because I'm getting a feedback from you, bro.
I'll tell you, man. I was wondering, it's off subject. Okay.
Go for it, bro. Go for it, bro.
I was wondering how y'all feel about people getting RFD chips in their hands.
The mark of the beast.
I'm not sure if it's you said, how do we feel about them in their hands?
That's what they wanted us to consent
It's like
to.
4,000 people in Sweden already got it. You know, corporations are getting literally hands already. I was wondering how the TI community feels about that. You know, because I looked at it, I said, what are they doing, man? So it's going to be able to open anything, you know, anything electronic, you know, your money, your car.
I'm not with it, bro.
You can unlock your door with it.
Yeah,
I'm against it.
Corporation is going.
If they're that foolish and it takes the heat off us, good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's one way of looking at it. I feel that's one way of looking at it. But they won't have the GP.
I don't think that.
But I think it's going to be a good thing. That's what they're saying. But I'm not. I think it's
going to be horrible.
Mark of the beast, personally, me. But it's all got data on it. But I think it's going to be the new era, so they can monitor everybody. You know, once it's in the system, I really feel
they're going to enforce it on everybody. They're going to enforce it on everybody.
I was telling people, I was telling one of my friends, you know, she was saying that she's like, I won't do it. And I said, you will do it. She's like, why? I said, because you're going to be in poverty if you don't. And you're going to have to do it because it's going to have your name, everything, your bank account, everything's on your hand. Everything's going to be right there. So, you know, and it's like a network, right? So if it crashes, you know, it's all here in your hand.
We're screwed.
That's crazy, man.
We're screwed, man.
And it's still, guess what? It's still coming. It's still coming data coming out of you. You know what I'm saying? It's still data all inside of you. People doing it just for free. Just because of the things they're getting off of it. So they're getting their rocks off of stuff they can control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they can go on the internet if they want to, or they can, you know, they can any machine, you know, get their printer probably get their hand on it, or
They're the people that line up for the new iPhone. There's a billion
yeah,
of them in a
Wi-Fi,
line.
anything, and that's going to be the new era. And people look at me like I'm out of my mind, but I'm looking like, but people are doing it already as we speak now.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
like,
and then by a push of a
Crazy,
button,
man.
they can kill you. By
yeah,
a push of a button,
crazy. I
you're
wonder
dead.
how the community feels about that. I'm like, that's crazy. I wanted to ask that. You know, that's one of those things. You
You're
know?
basically their
I
property.
reckon
You're their property.
they're going to do it just
Honestly, like with all this,
first. It'll be like the RFID. Then they'll like be pushing for other implants for everyone.
with all
Because
this,
those ones that put in people's hands are the same as the ones they're putting in animals. Which just got small bits of information on. They'll be like normalizing it, and then it's on to the next step.
Yep.
yeah.
But I think everybody's gonna do it. I really do, man.
You know what though, man? Like, yo, guys, we already got the technology in us, man. Like, let's be clear. Like, let's
I know
not.
we already have it.
Let's
But
the technology is in everything.
But the
Every
thing about
living
people,
organism that's on this planet,
yeah.
trees, grass, squirrels, birds, Corey, me, Floyd, Ian, you know, it's in all of us. It's in the air, it's in the water, it's in our food. You know, they don't need to chip us. Like, it's
I
already
have a
in
feeling
us.
they've already got out of me what they wanted, and it's about doing me
And plus, when you're born, you have a
That's how I
birth
feel.
certificate.
I'm talking about this nanotechnology, guys. It's in us, you know?
Yeah.
It's in every living organism, man. They spray in the skies with this crap, like,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's in
Test
the
subjects,
oxygen, it's in the food, it's in the water, it's in your deodorant, like, it's in us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
they don't need to chip anything. They don't.
That's what
You
they're
know?
doing, man. I'm just, you know, that's what I've seen, you know, in the video live. I mean, I know they're doing it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, okay, but why are you
Yeah.
doing it? You already got the nano's already in everybody. If they want to shut
absolutely,
everything down, they can. That's
absolutely,
tell us somebody.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
absolutely.
And them is, like I said, we have I want to say amp that amplifies our, you know, our thing. You know what I'm saying? We get the tactics we get on us. That's the only difference from us and those people down there. Nothing different.
Absolutely.
The same. The nanos and everybody. That's why I said they want to shut it down. They can shut it all down.
Absolutely.
Now, if I explained
Absolutely.
to somebody looked at me like that's garbage. I said, no, I'm telling you the truth. They can shut up the crowd. You people they just don't believe. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, Nano's been in us for the last longest.
You can't just do this to
Yeah.
someone when they don't consent. We don't know about it. There's people that will
profiles
probably
on all
put
of
their
us,
hand up
you
that
know?
are poor or whatever.
What you want to
We
believe?
Yeah.
didn't consent. We don't want this shit.
No, we don't.
Why
No,
us?
we don't.
Why us?
We don't. We don't want it. But guess what, Wayne? They gave it to us, bro. You know.
Yeah, that's it, man. We've got it.
Yeah, they've been doing this to a lot to everything. They sprayed the skies. This is a worldwide thing, bro. Like, it's everywhere. It's in everybody right now.
Oh yeah.
And you know, as far as the technology, it's in you.
Yes.
There's things that you can do if you don't believe that. Like, there's a video on my friend Meeks on her channel. Like, she did this awesome video where she took some grape juice or grape something
Wine.
grape
It was
and
wine.
swished it around her mouth, and then she spit it on this powder, and then she poured like alcohol in it, and you could see the nanotech fibers like forming together and
Really?
moving around. Yes,
Bro.
bro. Yes,
That's gross. Oh my gosh.
bro. It's real. Like
Yeah, it's
like
real.
even more so than gross, bro. Like, it's in us. It's
Yeah.
in all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
Mhm.
people are not talking about that. People are not even discussing that. You know.
Yeah. Realize it.
That's how they're able to track you. That's how they're able to read your minds. That's how they're able to, you know, for me, you know, it's heavy metals and, you know, you can detox all you want. You know, it lessens the effect that it has on you. Shout out to Tanya. I see you, Tanya. Shout out to Trump Boy. Shout out to Rick M. You know, shout out to Truth Serum. I see Truth. I see you. You know, this stuff is in us. They've been exposing us. They've been exposing this crap to us, this nanotechnology, and it's been under the radar, and people don't even know about it. Like, they have no clue,
Yeah, no clue.
you know, that this is even a factor, that this might be, you know, a reason why, your health, because once the nano is in you, it can mimic illness.
Mm-hmm.
It can mimic any illness. Like it can make you get a stroke, heart attack, cold, flu, like, oh man, like it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like the rabbit hole
We
runs
can't
deep.
get proper test results either. We don't know how sick we are.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing. Everything's covered
What
up.
I think
Yes. Oh, go
What I
ahead.
think is going to happen soon is I think something big is going to happen soon to where there's going to be like a frequency, and what the frequency would do is it would turn these evil people who don't have the blood of Christ into these like zombies. I've had weird dreams in the past of like with all these directed energy weapons attacking everybody, and the ones who didn't have the blood of Christ would turn into these zombies with this black goo coming out of their mouths, and they turn violent.
Okay.
Just by a frequency. I've had weird dreams like that lately. It's so weird.
Shout out to Gage. Gage is new to the stream. What's up, Gage? He said, "What's up? I'm not a TI, but I'm interested. I've been told this stuff is all schizophrenia."
No,
And it's definitely not schizophrenia, man.
No,
It's definitely not.
No way.
real.
No, dude.
I tell you.
No,
No.
it's not schizophrenia when you can capture it on video camera what's happening.
Yeah. Say, there's all these channels. Next, probably the next guy channel. I'm pretty sure this guy channel. The Aaron's got a channel. The other guy here, the Aaron has a channel. We all have a channel. It's not fake. There's no reason to fake this stuff, man. And we're not.
If you talk about schizophrenia again, I'll bend you over me knee and spank you.
Yeah.
And if it was all schizophrenia, it would only be one person who only has it and no one else. And there would be only,
or just Nexx or any one of us, just one of us. It wouldn't be 4 or 5 different. I mean, actually, so many people who have been on this channel have the same problem. Come on.
That develops pretty early
no
too.
way.
I'm 42. You don't get it when you're in your 40s.
Right.
You get it when you're early
all
20s.
your life. All your life, you have small, minute signs as a kid growing up, and then it flares up and it gets worse. Like you just don't turn 42, and next thing you know, you have schizophrenia. Like it just don't work like that. Shout out to Exalt, man. He says it is designed to mimic schizophrenia. It definitely is. Like this whole program is designed to mimic mental illness, not just schizophrenia, but just mental illness as a whole. And we need to bring awareness to that and debunk this whole mental illness myth. It's BS. I don't co-sign it, and I'm all about having the conversation, man. Like I'm all about, I ain't gonna make some videos and talk shit about people and then, turn the comments off and then, I'm not gonna do that. I'm all about the conversation. You know what I mean? And I'm all about it. And I understand that at the end of the day, everybody's not going to agree on the same thing because everybody ain't going through the same thing. But it's similar things that we are going through. Who are we to tell the next person you're not a real TI because of your channel name, or you're not a real TI because you did this, or you wear makeup, or because of whatever the case may be? You know what I mean? Like that's perfect, man. Like, or you got mental illness, or just, you know what I mean? Like, we need to have dialogue. We need to have dialogue, even if we ain't seeing eye to eye or agreeing on everything. We need to have dialogue on this, man, and really talk about it. And I mean, I feel like that's the only solution at the end of the day. To have dialogue, and we can agree, we can disagree, we can agree to disagree. But we can still work together for the greater good. But if not, you're not part of the solution. You part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Jared, man. My boy Jared is live, man. Jared, we out here. This is the Mile High edition, man. We out here in Denver right now, bro. He said the mental illness stigma comes from
someone's pulling bongs.
The gauge of evil. Yeah, if somebody, another thing, guys, if you guys coughing, just mute it while you have to cough. Just mute your audio, because when people hear that coughing, that's definitely a trigger for a lot of people, and that's the last thing I want to do is trigger people, or comfort people or attack people. You know what I mean?
The perps coughing and spitting and
we don't. That's and it's all good. it's all good, you know. Like that's just we don't want to do that, you know. We just want to keep
Yeah.
things kosher and you know have a safe place where we can have the conversation. We the people, volume 10. And you know, thank you for those likes, man. Thank you for hitting that like button and share this, man, and you know, share this on every you know, social media platform, man. Ian, is that Ian or Ian? Is that you, bro?
I just want you to know, Nexx, it's an
I
honor for me to be on here, bro. It's a big honor.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody that's live right now watching, you know, whether you on the panel or just watching. But Ian, your audio was cool, bro. But we can't hear you, so I don't know what's going on for you over there, man. But you know, whenever you get it worked out, man, we want to hear you, man. We want to hear what you're going through, man. We want to, you know, get the conversation going, man. Over here in Denver, Colorado, it's 11:48 p.m. You know, in less than 20 minutes, it will be officially Targeted Individual Day here in Denver, Colorado, man. Shout out to everybody that's out here in Denver.
Sweet.
I wish I was making some TIs, man, live.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to hit the West next. I can't wait to hit over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I can't wait. I'm like, yes.
Yes, sir.
Knock out, but I'll be happy, man. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact, you know, that's cool, man. We decide to get off work, and like, yep, I'm gonna watch the channel. I'm definitely gonna be watching.
Absolutely. Tigger Killam says it takes courage to get on. Big props to everyone getting on. Absolutely.
Thank
you know, it does. You know, it takes courage to speak. You know, to actually get on and speak and you know let your voice be heard and you know because once you put yourself out there, man, I just want to let everybody know, content creator, actor, rapper, singer, whatever. Like if you putting content out, it's gonna be people that come for you, right? It's gonna be people that mess with you and love you and support you heavily. But then there's gonna be people who hate on you and you know are jealous of what you're doing or you know what I mean, low key, like envious, you know, and that's just a part of it. You know, TI or not TI, regardless of what you're doing. So just keep that in mind. And, you know, when you do what you do, you know, do it for the love, you know, not for the haters, not for anybody that's coming out to blatantly hating on you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do it for the love. Do it for the love, always.
Love is strength and love is honor and power and respect and discipline. It's good to be loving and caring to everybody.
Absolutely.
The Bible even says, love your own enemies.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's like strength in numbers, and nothing's going to change unless like you're willing to start that change.
Absolutely, Darren. There's definitely strength in numbers, man, and you know, and they don't want that, you know, like the people that's doing this to us, they don't want us coming together and talking and having these kind of conversations, you know, they don't want that, man. They want to do everything they can to discredit you, to, you know, cause, you know, division, you know, and you got to just take a look at, you know, what people are doing and their motives and, you know, you got to just take a look at that, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, your name can be Peter Parker. You know what I mean? And it still don't take away from what's going on with you. Like, and at the end of the day, nobody really knows what's happening for you but you, you know? So it shouldn't matter what anybody thinks at the end of the day. If you're going through something, you know, my heart is with you, man. And, you know, I support you, man, 3,000%, man. And don't let anything negative that a hater got to say take you out your zone, man. You know, let it be fuel to the fire and just keep that fire lit up under you to keep doing what you do every day. Go get your money or, you know, keep doing what you do. Keep being creative. Keep speaking out against this. Like, keep meeting people. Keep whatever it is that you feel you have to do. You just keep doing that. You know, that's how I feel. You know what I mean?
I feel it. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, I agree. I think the job part's the hard part for TIs, man. I wish we had like a way for TIs to make money. You know what I'm saying? A different way instead of the job, because we're on.
I got one. I got a job.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with it the mostly though, because waking up to the world and you see what the world truly is, you take that red pill and you see knowledge and seeking more wisdom, and all of a sudden you have a job and you see the people around you, I call them AI demons around you, and you see that they're brainwashed and all they care about is the money, 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 and you're just doing something for the Lord in a righteous way. You care about doing it for the Lord because you're a real person, but the people around you, they're, should I say, AI demons, AI robots, my bad. All they care about is the money, and that's it. And they act like they care about you, but they really don't. They're actors.
Whatever it is off the phone, whatever the responses, the verifications they have to get, they don't care about you technically, not really. And if they do, they'll friend you. They'll act buddy to you to get what they want technically. That's how it works. So I deal with that every day because I go to work, so I know I'd be like, man, some days it's easier, some days it's harder. The work part, I just wish they had like a business, or something, where people can just work from home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can stay away from that stuff, because when you get to the work job, you already know as a TI, they're just gonna take advantage of you. I hate to say it that way, but
I'm getting taken advantage at work.
Yeah, that's just the way it works, man. There's no way around it.
It happens.
I thought you said what happened next. My bad.
No. I said it happens.
Oh yeah. It happens to every TI. That's why we like looking at them like, man, I just wish we had like a platform so we can work, on some business or some kind of setup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we working on it, man. We working on it, bro. Like we definitely do it. But we have to do it though, Blunt. Like we have to do it. Nobody ain't gonna do it for us.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And if we don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. You know what I mean? Like these people that everybody looking up to, you see what's happening there. You know what I mean? Like these people are like narcissistic, like low key, harping on people, and like they're not trying to put nothing in place to help people. It's all about what they're doing, and they want people to watch them and support them, and and it's not about the people that's out here that's hurting, who can't work. They look at us like we're beneath them. Oh, you guys don't work. Oh, you don't have PhD. You're not writing articles. You're not doing this. You're not, what I'm saying? It's like, yo, fuck you, man. That's how I feel. Straight up, man. I'm being straight up right now, man.
Yes.
Fuck you, man, if you want some bullshit like that. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, I don't have time for anybody with that fucking prissy bullshit attitude that's fucking coming in our community and doing more damage than anything. You know what I mean? Like there's a real TI community. Like there's people that's going through this, and we all are hurting. We all suffering. We're all going through things. We're not going on vacation with our families, right?
No, we're not. We don't even have families. We
Absolutely.
don't even have families. I don't anymore. I don't have an immediate family anymore.
Absolutely.
I did, but no, I don't. Because of me speaking the truth and loving the Lord Jesus Christ, all of a sudden I don't have an immediate family anymore. So I live with new people, basically, and they're not my immediate family.
Right. And people got to understand that everybody's situation is different. Some people ain't political. Like some politics ain't even real. Like that shit ain't even real. You know what I mean? That politics and political, this and that, like, the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
Politics actually make me laugh my ass off, because all politics is just two different sides arguing like little children, like arguing over a swing set at a playground.
It's a tool that they use to cause division.
Two sides.
It's a tool that they use to cause division, man. That's what politics is. And some people don't get that.
There isn't even two sides. It's all just a scripted joke.
Yep, exactly.
It's like the voting system, that's just as you still brainwashed to believe that crap.
Yes, absolutely. And some people feel like that. Oh, yeah, political, this and that. Fuck out of here with that. Straight up. And I don't care if you don't respect, you don't like how I'm talking. This is because I'm really going through this. I'm really going through this, man. You know what I'm saying? On the next level. I'm going through it. I don't care if you believe me or not. I don't give a shit. You know what I
Same
mean?
here. Same
Those
here.
people ain't helping us. Those people don't care about us. We still
No,
got to
they
live our life. You know, we're not going on vacation with our families. You know, we're not sitting in our office. We got to figure out what we're going to do from day to day. You know, we walking in the traps, getting set up, people talking to us, treating us like shit, acting like we're not nothing.
And we got to toughen up and deal with things.
Yeah, we affected by this program too. And you know, we're not scared. Like you see my face, like you don't see a black screen come on when I'm talking, right? You don't see that. You see our face. You know what I mean? We the people, man. We're not going nowhere, man. We're gonna figure out what we need to figure out to take this thing to the next level. You know, I don't care who thinks what or what anybody got to say. Like I don't give a shit about that because they're not helping me out. None. They're not doing nothing.
The government don't do shit for us. The government don't do anything for us. TIs.
Absolutely.
They blacklisted us.
Yeah.
They labeled me as
they put us on the list, mate.
The government labeled me as freaking mentally retarded, man. They labeled me as freaking mentally retarded, and I'm not.
You want to know why, Floyd? So they could throw you a label and get you on medication, and just you know, you just be one of the other people that they
I was on medication
about.
for a while, but the truth is, I was on medication for a while, but the truth is, it never agreed with me. It just made me more depressed. It made me feel more sick. It made me eat less. It made me not want to eat anything. For if I eat something, I just get sick. That's all medication did to me when I was on it. I was on Prozac for a while. Yeah, I went on Prozac for a while, and it just never agreed with me. It just made me more depressed and all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
It never worked.
They fear people that can influence others when their shit comes out. That's what they're worried about, I think.
Yeah.
That's the majority of the people, it seems.
Yeah. It's like, you know, the real people that's really going through this, man, like, we understand that this thing is not, you know, it's not what you think it is. Like, just, you know, you don't set a ballpoint where a standard where, you know, we have to abide by what you say or we're not credible or whatever the case may be. Me personally, like, I really don't give a shit about what people think at the end of the day, because none of those people have to walk in my shoes or live my life or figure out what the hell's going on, or none of those people are going through what the fuck I'm going through at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. And
I'm cursing a lot more today, but I'm really upset, man. I'm really upset.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
you. That's the
Aussie,
Aussie, mate. There's a bit of Aussie coming out in you.
There you go, Wayne. There you go. Straight up. Hard. You know?
Hey, Nexx, hang in there, man. I understand, you know. I really do.
Yeah, like we really going through this, man. Like who are you? Like who the fuck are you?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, I'm happy that I have
people
you
next
guys.
door with a weapon aimed at you, probably.
I'm happy I have you guys as my real family. I mean, you guys are meaning a lot to me. I wish I saw all of you guys in person, man. You know.
One day, Floyd. One day.
One day.
I've got no one else either, mate.
Oh, that link up, you
know. We will. You know, and for everybody that's really suffering and going through this, man, and just want to find a resolution or just want to find some help or want to find some kind of peace, or, you know, because I know personally from my experience, you know, trying to reach out to the wrong people could be the difference between life and death. You know?
That's true.
You know?
I'm thinking of getting off Facebook. Do you guys get on Facebook, or do you reckon that's a problem?
I like Facebook.
Off it, yeah?
I don't mess with Facebook, bro. Like, for me,
I have Facebook. I have it.
Yeah.
But I don't use it much either, truth be told, because Facebook is
so desperate to find someone that I got on, but I'm thinking it's going to be used against me somehow. So
2016, bro, they was doing some cyber
I might delete it
on Facebook. I just didn't mess with it, bro. Like, I had to leave it alone. Yo, Ian, do you have any audio, bro? We can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Ian.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, bro.
Yeah. We gotta get some
I mean,
audio, my
you're
boy,
up.
man. I want to hear what's going on with my J down there, man. But guys,
You're
you
up.
know, this is it's heating up, man. This is We the People Volume 10. You know, I'm very upset about some stuff, and I'm gonna tone it down a little bit, man, because you know, um, it's a way to articulate things without getting, over the top. And right now in Denver, it's 12:02, and it's officially TI Day. Yeah,
Nice.
it's officially TI Day.
It's 11:03. It's 11:03 where I'm at.
Officially TI Day here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's
it's 7:03 here in the morning now.
Yeah,
It's close to TI Day where I'm at right now.
yeah.
It's close. It's 11:02 where I'm at right
Okay,
now. 11:02
okay.
p.m. So we're pretty close to
getting
where
there.
I'm
We're getting there. That's what's up.
getting there. Yeah.
Officially TI
What's
Day.
going on in the UK there, man?
Not much at the moment. Did a leaflet drop before. I've got a load of leaflets. What I'm gonna hand out later when I've got to go into town.
I feel it.
Okay.
Nice.
Like I said, man, my homie Laura, and shout out to her, man. She made these awesome.
That's
It's
so
like
cool.
a fan. It's like a fan. You know what I mean? But it's got information on it, and stop the 24-hour surveillance contract stalking.
I want to get a
Survivors
t-shirt
suffer in
of being
silence.
gang stalked.
Oh man, you want to get a T-shirt, man? There's a link in the description right now. I got
Really?
a T-shirt store. Yes, sir, man. The link in this
Nice.
description right now, man. Check out my store, man. I made some
Yeah,
designs, when I first, started posting. I'm just like, man, what can I do to raise awareness about this? And I just started making designs, bro. Like, and then you'll have people that flip it. Oh, he's trying to make money off of his targeting and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, man. Word up, man. Fuck you. Like that's what I have to say to people who say stupid shit like that. Because if I can make those shirts for free and pass them out, I would. But I did what I could, and a lot of people are afraid. Like those shirts, like they're really dope. Like they look dope. They have a fresh look, man. But people are afraid, man. People are afraid to click a link and come on and talk, let alone wear a T-shirt that's against this. You know what I mean? People are afraid.
It's courage, you know what I'm saying? Wear that, definitely.
Straight up.
It really does. So I give people, I recommend anybody, that wears that, because, you once it's on, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to ask, it's out there. You already know, and, you already got the spotlight on you too, definitely on top of that. So props to, anybody that does it, it's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
I see the designs. They're cool, man. I think they're cool, Nexx. I like them. I saw them. Tight, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it going too, man. I'm gonna keep doing what I can do, because I don't have a freaking, the luxuries that a lot of these, so-called people have who identify as TIs and, just looking to complain and bitch and, attack other people that's going through this and shit. Like my targeting is something else, not trying to say that I'm better or have it harder or trying to compare or anything, but I had to endure through some shit, man, some real shit. These people came for me, man, like, and they still do every day. I'm not sitting in my office with my little headset and like, taking shots at people with the screen dark and the comments off. I welcome it. I'm like, I want to have the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want to have the conversation.
At least, come in person. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? See me in my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on that one.
Absolutely.
Because I want the same thing for somebody else. I'd be, look, talk to me. What's up? I feel that 100%.
Breaker 19.
Hey, what up, Jared?
Yo.
What's up?
What's up, bro? It's TI Day, man. It's TI Day here in Denver, man. What's going on?
Nothing for me. I was wondering what was going on. I live right around the corner from the Civic Center, so that's right there.
What are we looking at?
What you guys up to?
Okay, definitely, man. It's gonna be an event here tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will be there, and my friend Laura Ann, she's putting it on in a major way. And I'm gonna go in right now and get the details. If anybody does know, any events that's happening, like, hey, another thing, like these people that be talking shit, man, about other people, and I don't see none of them on the forefronts, like doing any activism work outside of their homes.
Yeah, I would take it right to the park and to the Capitol if I had like a T-shirt or a sign. I don't know if I'm a sign waver or not, man. But if I had a T-shirt or something,
well, I think it's gonna be
right
T-shirts
there,
out
man.
there. I think it's gonna be T-shirts out there, bro. Okay, so let me see here. The event is going to be on the corner of the Denver Capitol building. You know where that is? The Denver
Yeah,
Capitol.
man.
Yeah, that's where it's going to be at 10 a.m. It's going to start, and there's going to be some other events that roll off after that, man. But I'll definitely be there, man. So I'm putting it out there because it is what it is. At the end of the day, you know. Um,
I'll definitely be there. Yeah, it's no problem for me. It's like it takes me 5 minutes to walk there.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
man,
what's up,
I'm right
bro.
there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna do what I can to raise awareness about what's happening. I'm not just gonna sit in my at in my office that I don't have, and be a keyboard killer and taking shots at people with my screen black and with the comments off. Like I'm just not gonna do nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I don't.
FBI's right there too. Be good to see who shows up because I know the neighborhood pretty well now. So.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is actually my first time in the town, but yeah, man, what's going on with you, bro? You good? You everything all right with you over there?
Man, it's just like I talked to some friends the other night. It's mostly boozing though, and carrying
Okay.
on like that. And I'm 42. You know what I mean? It's like I've never seen that before. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, I've been hanging most of the time. I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to go back to work on Friday. I've got class tomorrow night.
Okay.
But yeah, just I'll hit it. I'll reverb what I heard when I first got in here. Is it's isolation. If nobody gets close enough to me, spend enough time with me, they're not going to figure out what's really going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If any kind of context or narrative comes to play,
Yeah.
somebody's going to figure it out. That's why a lot of times the girls that stay with me the longest or that I stay with the longest are girls that are groomed to be that shit, man. Like to stay
Right.
on me that whole time,
Oh,
and
really?
they indeed said handlers do force the isolation, so it would seem that you would be completely isolated whether you had a partner or not, things like this, because the partner
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
it's this possibility to get. There's a lot of things that I have to deal with that I can't say online because I'm not sure whether when I say certain things, whether or not they'll hurt people I care about or hurt me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why some of it I always know the most important thing about why people are anonymous is because they don't want to get hurt and they don't want anybody else to get hurt when they
Yeah.
tell the truth.
Yeah.
They're
People
still figuring it out.
are afraid, bro. Like people are afraid. They're scared. You know what I
It's
mean?
complex, man.
And then
In a way, I can't blame them. I
yeah,
can't
like
blame them in a way.
it's so
I was
many.
scared at first.
Right. We have to
Absolute.
confront people with mind control, voice to skull.
Yeah.
It's like really sophisticated in some people's cases where they spend a long time, casing somebody out before they start, putting weird ideas or doing weird stuff to them, putting a new voice in their head so that there's a lot of people that aren't ready to hear about that
Absolutely.
because it changes the paradigm.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that there's some people whose targeting is more severe than other people who just get zapped while they're sitting in their chair. Like some people have had life or death situations, man, where they had to make a decision, where they had to make a decision where it was somebody else or them, and then those people don't know about that. You got to have a PhD or you got to be like this upscale, prissy fucking, asshole to be considered a real activist or TIer. You know what I mean?
Right, and
Like
that's
that
not
shit just
it.
get under my skin, bro. Like for real, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's like you got people who've been in some really deep trouble in a lot of hard situations too, you know?
Absolutely.
Things that we can't, like, again, I mentioned before, the things that we can't really talk about because we don't want to get hurt, we want to get other people hurt. It's pretty complicated, but if we advocate for other people in different situations, we can learn, you know? I don't know. I know it's the electronic weapons, but I don't know. I've never like, it's not like with me, it's not consistent. Like I don't feel them like shooting me. I thought I did once since I've been in Denver this last couple years, but I wasn't sure. I don't know if that's what it was. It never happened to me till I started talking to people about it, though.
It feels good to know that we're not the only people going through it.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah, I was kind of relieved when I found others that it was a thing, you know.
Yeah.
I was the same way as everybody else. I was
I
happy.
knew I wasn't
You
a
know.
nutter.
Absolutely, man. See, for me, like it was happening for me. Like I didn't even know what this was. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know why people was following me. I didn't know why I was hearing voices. I didn't know why they was acting crazy at the job. I didn't know why my relationship was going crazy. I didn't know why my family was acting crazy. I didn't know why I was ending up on the streets. I didn't know why, bro. You know?
No, I think this is my life.
Hey, gaslighting.
I didn't
Gaslighting
know.
is no fun. Gaslighting is no fun. Having people gaslight you.
I didn't know why. You know what I mean?
So I was on the same trip. I was like, what is going on? Like I said, luckily, like I said, I had her TI reach out to me. You already know what's up next. And the TI I talked to you about, you know, we talked. So
yeah.
Luckily to her that she reached out to me and that I didn't feel alone no more after meeting her. You know, it just changed the whole thing. You know, my whole narrative. I was just like, cool, you know, I'm not, you know, not alone in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I met other people and I was like, cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was happy about that. You know what I'm saying? That really brought me back. So I wouldn't feel so, you know, just isolated by myself, you know, just going, you know.
Yes, sir.
Goes, man, like everybody else goes through. Like I said, I'm no better than nobody else, you know, anybody on this platform, you know, or people out there is on the, you know, on the message either. But I'm just glad that, you know, that I met that person. And like I said, shout out to Scott Snitcher, like I said, you know, and Brian too, and hearing the, you know, what they were bringing to the table. And that gave Scott Snitcher really nailed it home for me. That was the real part I had to understand. And once I nailed what he said, I was like, okay, I'm good. Like I said, once I understand stuff, and I can flow. You know what I'm saying? It just took me time to understand it. That's what I need to know why, and that was it. And then once I found out, I don't have to like it or, you know, agree with it. But now I know, so I can flow. So that was for me. That's how it helped me. You know.
Yeah. Shout out the messenger of the cross too, bro. I'm out here, man. We out here in Denver, man. Denver, Colorado, man. We out here. You know, there's an event going on tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Man, it'd be dope, man, if you pull up, man. But you know, I'm definitely out here. And right now it's officially 12:15 a.m. Man, it's T-Day, man. We're starting an individual day.
Nice, man. Nice for you.
You know?
Nice.
And,
We West Coast is coming. It's coming slow, but it's coming.
I'm really happy. I hope I can get some sleep.
Go fuck yourself.
Huh?
Hey Wayne, what time is it over there in Australia, bro?
It is 4:10 in the afternoon.
Okay, so it's 4 p.m. right now, Australia. It's targeted individual day.
It'll be kicking off, man.
It'll be a beautiful day.
Snags on the barbie and beers going, mate.
All right.
Actually, nothing's happening here. Something was meant to happen on Saturday. And there was only 3 of us going, so I'd still go with the 3, you know.
Absolutely.
Meet someone.
Absolutely. You know, I mean,
so I don't know if it's going on or not. But
me personally, I'm gonna do what I can, you know, to fight against this thing that's happening to me. Like I'm gonna do whatever I can, you know. I'm not gonna be a shooky cookie, you know. I'm not gonna be out here like, yeah, because there's a lot of people out here like the Lord and Jesus and all of this, and then they be scared. You know what I mean? The Lord don't give people a spirit of fear, man.
He
You gotta
gives you the spirit of strength and power and wisdom and knowledge.
absolutely, you know, and I'm not, you know, taking shots at anybody, and I don't want anybody to feel belittled, but I just want to just kind of inspire them, you know, and empower them and let them know like you have power over this. You don't have to be sitting at home scared. You know, you can live your life. I don't care how crazy it's been. Like it's been crazy for me too. You know, I take a risk every day. I take a walk out into the abyss. Like I don't even know where I'm at right now. I don't know nothing. Like I've been living like this for a long time, and I've been all right. God's got me, man. Like you know, we don't have to be afraid, man. We can do what we can to, you know, fight against this, man, and not sit on our ass and you know proclaim to be, you know, what we're not at the end of the day. Shout out to Ginger X. I see you, Ginger. She says, so how are you targeted, Gage? Oh, okay. Gage is not a TI. He's just actually on the live stream right now. He's just checking us out, man. And shout out to him. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Friend or foe, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, I'm sending out love, peace, and blessings to everybody that's tuning in live. This is TI Day. This is the TI Day edition. This is We the People Volume 10. You know, and you know, it's after midnight, man, and you know, I'm gonna get up, man, and I'm gonna get out, man, and I'm gonna pass out these flyers, and I'm gonna do what I can do to bring awareness about what's going on, man. I don't just fake the funk, man. I'm not just faking Jackson. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm out here doing what I can. You know, I'm out here doing what I can. You know, until I'm in a position to do what I want, and I know
I
I'm
really
gonna,
appreciate it.
I know I'm gonna get there.
You know, this could be it's like I said, it's a paradigm shift. You know, most people don't realize that they're responsible for their own liberty and their own their right to pursue to happiness, things like this. If it's at the Capitol, then there's going to be people paying attention, and it's going to be our opportunity to do something good for folks. I hope it works out.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna do what I can. You know, that's all I can do. You know, like that's all I can do until I'm in position, and you know, until we get ourselves in position to do what we want. You know, so it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Um, man, what are you guys thinking, man? What are you guys thinking about this? You know, this TI day. You know, all of this crazy stuff that's happening. Like, I remember last year, man. There was like, you know, a
It's critical.
big drama before T Day, and now, you know, here we go again on the second. And it was like full circle. We got more drama. We got more division. We got more people talking goofy shit. You know,
People
That
got to
can
keep their
ruin it.
cool. They can't get angry, you know. No one
That can
listens
actually
to an angry
ruin.
mob.
That can actually ruin the whole TI thing too. The TI day, that can ruin it. All the perps just ruining everything.
Yep.
I mean,
And all the fake TIs who are not real and will never understand what we real TIs go through.
oh, look at that. Gage
You got
says
to believe in the rights of the minority too. You know, as an individual, as an independent person, you got to be willing to stand for yourself, by yourself. Sometimes that's all I can do. Is my only responsibility I can really fulfill at this point is my responsibility to be myself for myself.
Gage says, Gage in the chat right now. Everybody check the chat out right now. Gage says TI Day is stupid as Valentine's Day. Why express an important sentiment once a day? Once a day. I don't even know what this guy's talking about. It is constant battle, and it should be
Once a
expressed
year,
as
no
such. You know, I feel like maybe he, you know, the way he articulated this was kind of, you know, he maybe articulated it wrong. I kind of see
Is
what
that a
he's saying.
troll or?
I don't know. I kind of need to what because I'm reading his comment here, right? He says TI Day is stupid as Valentine's Day, which
Is
I
it
do.
schizophrenia, dude?
I do agree that Valentine's Day is stupid. But what he's saying
Oh.
is
Very.
Why express an important sentiment once a day?
What is that?
So not it's not once a day, but one day out of the year. He's trying to say, like, why put the focus on
Gangsters.
once a year?
That's how the perps talk.
And it's like, no. I see what he's saying here. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta really take a look at what people are saying here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to say
What he's saying, what he's trying to say, he articulated it wrong, and I don't want everybody to take offense to what
Why
he's
put a
saying.
spotlight on something negative?
What he's saying is we need to put the focus on it more than one day a year.
I feel
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We did, like you said, articulate it wrong, but I see what you're saying. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to
Well,
say.
understand scapegoating. You know what I mean?
That's basically what he was
And
trying to say.
opportunism.
You know what I mean? Like, I like when I really read something, like I'm really reading what this guy is saying here, and he's right. You know, we need more than just a day. We do. You know,
do.
but right now we got to work with what we got right now. You know, like TI Day is tomorrow. It's today, right now. And right now,
We need a whole TI year.
well, no, we need this shit to stop. That's what we need. Like
Yeah.
what we need is for everybody to kill their ego, stop thinking they know everything, stop thinking they're better than everybody, and set aside their whatever differences they might have.
We gotta live life and stuff too, man.
So that we can
Take down the
need a
corrupt
payday.
government.
come together as a collective and do what we can to empower each other. Because ain't nobody gonna do shit for us. Nobody's gonna do nothing for us. So we gotta do it ourselves. That's how I feel, and I feel like we all need to come together, and we need to do something to, as a collective, to come together and really put this shit to an end. That's how I feel.
I think
End
it'll
the
be
corrupt
uncovered in our
government.
lifetime.
We got to end the corrupt government.
We'll see
That'd
an
be
end to it.
nice.
Like we really need to figure that out, and you know they got this shit so mastermind. You know, they got people inserted into our community to say this one's a perp, that one's a perp, this one ain't real, that, and to defer people from what we really need to be concentrating on and focusing on and having a focal point. They just, oh, this one's a perp, this one's that. He's not real, she's not real. Oh, I don't like him, I don't like her. So that one's a perp. We can't do this, or such and such. You know what I mean? And that's how they getting us.
Judging. That's
That's how they
judging.
getting us. Oh, he doesn't have a degree. Oh, she doesn't have his real name on YouTube, so we can't take him serious. Oh, this one didn't read my article. Oh, this one is such and such.
Wears too much makeup.
East Coast academia isn't all it's cracked up to be. You know what I mean? It's like maybe it'll be a Jeopardy question or something, but otherwise, most of that stuff is pretty crackpot. Half the time is just as crazy as anything anybody else has to say. You know, they have a doctorate and a master's degree. They pass the barrister test. All these things. It's those all those ideas are not necessarily they've lost a lot of their credibility in my opinion. Those things aren't near the institutions that represent those ideas aren't nearly as credible as they used to be. They're broke, the economy's falling apart. Nothing's really working out for them, you know?
Yeah. Usually when I see like a certificate like that, it's usually just a piece of paper that says congratulations, you're indoctrinated. That's how I see like certificates.
Yeah.
Right, and they use cool hazing processes and terrible chants they all have to do together. They're all racist and hateful chants that they say behind closed doors and stuff like that. That's why it's to buckle down and get in on it and make sure that people know that we care about our rights. Because if we don't show them that we care about our rights, they won't waste time trying to make sure we have them. You know, their responsibility is to help us, you know, especially since we're a minority. Like this.
Shout out to the Drunken Ninja. He said just bringing it to the public attention is what we're trying to do. And he said the stream cut out. Yo, if the stream ever cuts out, man, just refresh your browser and it'll come back like it's brand new, you know? So
Is the stream cutting out or something?
Some people are really out here really doing it, and I salute them. You know, I don't salute the keyboard killers, the people who just sitting in their offices all day, just making YouTube videos. They're not really out here. They're not out here reaching the people. They're not making donations. They're not helping the people that's homeless. They don't even want to talk to them. Like if you don't have a PhD or a book, they don't even want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they like telling you like, oh, you're not a real advocate or you're not a real activist or whatever. We don't fuck with you. Like we don't fuck with them. Like I honestly feel like if you're really going through this, you have compassion for what people are going through and you understand why people move the way they do. Everybody ain't gonna do things the way you want them to do it at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
True.
And they know this, and they inserting these people in our community to just straight up like, you know, just to straight up cause division and it's working. It's working. Like if we gonna fix something, we gotta acknowledge what's broke first. You know, we can't just keep driving on a flat tire like, oh yeah, you know, I'm driving, everything's great. No, you got a flat tire. Pull that bitch over and change the tire. That's what we gotta do. Like we gotta pinpoint what's going on wrong, how we are being hurt and attacked, and how these people are manipulating us. We can do that. We're smart enough to do that, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's like it don't matter if someone's like rich or poor. You can always do something good for your fellow man.
Absolutely. You're not gonna drive around for 30 days on a flat tire, bro. You're not gonna drive around for 30 minutes on a flat tire. You know what I mean?
Life is a strategy puzzle. You
have to drive a long way on a flat tire.
Man, guess what? You're gonna be riding on that rim.
Yep, sparks flying all the way down the interstate.
Absolutely, and that's what's happening here, man. You know, people got too much ego and pride.
Pride and arrogance.
It's hard for them to admit they're wrong when they're wrong.
They'll never admit they're wrong. They don't want to. They want to be all macho and good, you know. They think they're good and they want to be all macho.
No, they'll say it was for the greater good. It was to better mankind, all this shit they're doing.
Right, but you
I'll
know
never
what?
say it was wrong.
You know what, Wayne?
Liabilities.
I'll be the first to admit my wrongs. You know,
their vision of a greater mankind is not my vision of a greater mankind. I'll tell you that.
I might have went a little bit too hard on this live stream right now, but I'm just really passionate about this shit, bro. Because I really go through this. I've been going through it. You know what I mean?
Think of the good they could be doing. They could put you in a positive mindset. Where you have a fucking great day all day. They can do that because they can give you a miserable mood. You know, they could make you pleasant, you're happy, but they don't. They destroy you.
Absolutely. Man, this is We the People, man. This is volume 10, guys. We're just getting started, man. This is volume 10 right now. We the People, man. And TI Day. I want to say happy TI Day, but then again, this ain't no shit to be happy about, right? Like, we ain't celebrating this shit. Like, it's time for us to get out here and do the work. It's time to get up for us to do what we can, you know. And I've been doing what I can. Like, even when I'm in a situation, like, I've been in so many different situations. I've been doing what I can, you know what I mean? Until I can get into position. I'm getting myself in position where I can do what I want, right? I believe that. And I believe, and I'm believing for everybody that's going through something, that's really going through something, that we can overcome this.
You're rising above.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. You know, nobody told me to do this. I'm not getting paid for this. You know, like I wouldn't be talking about this if I wasn't going through it. You know, I'm not clout chasing. There's a lot of people out here clout chasing. They're socially awkward. They have no friends, and they know they can come to the TI community and, you know, kind of wreak havoc on people because people are so easygoing and have kind hearts and want to believe the best for people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's not. I'm not on here capping. Like, this is real talk for me. Mm-hmm. This is real talk for Corey Theron, Wayne, Jared,
yes sir,
Floyd. This is real talk for us. Like, we were out here. Like, we going through this.
We're going through it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I've been self-employed for like the last 10 years, taking odd jobs on the side to try and make ends meet. And the targeting's got that bad now, I can't even be self-employed. It's like they've attacked my income and everything.
Yeah, they've had me
And
pinned down.
I'm not going to stop fighting.
Right. And you know
I'm
what
just
happened?
going to keep on going.
You know what happened, Therian? We have these freaking perpy ass TIs in this community who will say, "Oh, Therian's not working. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want. He doesn't want to work. He's trying to. You know what I mean?" And
that's what they're doing with me. That's what I hear the talk.
Yep, and the real truth is, Theron never said that he didn't want to work. He was being honest, saying that he is trying to look for a job, but he can't because it's hard for him.
Absolutely.
They're not going to understand that because
absolutely. And it's like, damn, like, how could you call yourself a real TI and kick people when they're down? And you gotta know how this blacklist works. You know what I mean? Like when you on that blacklist, you gotta damn near sell your soul to be able to just get a job and work. And then when you get the job, they're gonna harass the hell out of you on the job, make you want to come in there and stab somebody in the face every morning.
That's what I'm going through.
I'm pretty sure there's connections between the drug cartel and those lists too. So that the drug cartel, there's drug cartels that have ways of manipulating those lists. So in actuality, what those lists are dependent upon is whether or not you're in on a certain kind of drug trafficking in some places. So
it
might even be
very much like a cartel.
But it's as soon as you go into the table, the cartel's got you. Like as soon as you start doing dirty secret stuff like that, the cartel's got you. So, and I can tell that they're into it. I know that part of that book is theirs, and that they get the people who owe money for drugs are on the list targeted. You know, people that are being targeted like that.
Absolutely.
Gambling debts, things like that. Old news for the mafia. It's just different kind of techniques. You know, I believe it, man. I believe they would do like anything pretty much at some point.
Shout out to Lee Jennifer Corlew Aries. I hope I said that right. She says, "This is a war by communists. They are human trafficking us and now blaming homelessness and capitalism, even though they are creating homeless." Yeah, they are creating it.
Right, she's right. It's like a huge human trafficking scheme.
That's the thing. How many homeless people
awful.
and how many people in institutions were targeted? It'd be at least half, wouldn't it?
I'd say about
a lot of people.
I'd say over half.
I'd say about 90%.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say over half.
I was being safe, but yeah, I'd say a lot more.
Yeah,
it'd be nearly all homeless, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
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 That's fucking disgusting. Like,
shout out to Messenger of the Cross, man. It is disgusting, Wayne. You're right, bro. It is. But you know, people, like these so-called experts on, you know, who are telling us, who are setting the bar where we have to say our name and we have to do this, we have to do what you say to make us a legitimate TI, right? They know this, right? They know this. So it's like, why are you kicking real TIs when they're down? Why are you kicking them when they're down?
Like, and it doesn't make sense, especially if you want to file a class action suit, because the more people that participate, the better chances you have.
Bro, that sounds like COINTELPRO to me. That's what it sounds like to me.
Have you seen the Russian guy explain this like back in the 70s? He explains exactly how to do all this.
Yep.
It's the exact same thing. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's like 73 or something. And he explains the whole process. And it's exactly what they're doing to us now. Exactly.
Shout out to Messenger of the Cross. That's right, Wayne. Shout out to my boy Wayno too, man. That's my guy. Messenger of the Cross, he got an amazing comment here. He said, Nexx is 100% right on.
That's Big Red, mate.
That's a fact, bro. About how they send perps to badmouth you everywhere you go. He said, love you, Nexx, dude. Keep up the good work, man. We got to get the word out. Hit that tipping point. That's a fact, man. Shout out to Exalt too. He said a lot of homeless people are targeted. That's a fact.
Yep.
You know,
they give up their names and things like this.
Does it keep going for them?
Try and escape.
Are they targeted on the street?
Yeah, guys, guess what? I'm actually friends. I'm friends with a few targeted individuals who are homeless.
Yeah.
I'm friends with a few of them.
What are they still?
And I get along better. I get along better with them than I do with regular people out and about. I get along better with homeless people.
But are they still harassed once they've got no money and they're on the street? Are they still bullied?
They're still bullied, yeah. They get bullied really hard, man. Really hard.
So I suppose they'd be drugged and
I see it a lot. I see it a lot. I witness it a lot still today. It hurts to see, man. It's actually disgusting.
It does. It does, because these people are talking shit about real TIs that's really going through it while they're like sitting in their homes, in their offices, you know, like making their little videos and shit, like driving their little cars, going on vacation. They talking about real people that's really getting hit with these weapons, that's really on the blacklist, that really don't have nobody to turn to, whose heart has been broken consistently, like who can't even keep a relationship or a love, let alone, you know, like have a marriage or something, whose livelihoods have been targeted, whose education, like we don't even have that opportunity that these people had to go to school and college and get degrees. That shit didn't fly for us.
No,
what, did that make them better than us? Because they had these opportunities. They had these opportunities, but that's how these people are coming at it. Like, oh, you know, oh, what have you done with your life? Do you have a PhD? Do you have a degree? No, motherfucker, I was targeted. They wasn't trying to see me go to school and get no fucking degree. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like they understand how this shit happens, and it's like, okay, cool. You know, when you have so much knowledge on how this program works, and guys, I apologize for cursing so much. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I might take this video down, but because I'm really upset here. You know, like how these people just think like they're just so better than us. Like you can tell us and set the standard on what is what is a real TI or what is a real activist because you say so while you sit in your fucking office, right? Coming off of vacation and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know, people really targeted. Like we didn't have
that's not edgy.
People's really targeted, man. Like we didn't have the opportunity to go to college and school and to get these degrees. And if we did, we would have excelled and we would have these degrees and we would be reaching back and helping people. We wouldn't be like throwing people under the bus.
We'd be watching Will Fortune and making a salad.
Watching Will Fortune eat this out. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? You know, but it's like
I think a lot of people were sold into this shit, man.
There's no compassion, bro. Like for and we supposed to be like, but like you look at us like, you know, we're lesser than, you know, because we didn't have those same opportunities that you did. It make me look at people like, okay, you know, you had these opportunities and what are you doing? Like you kicking people while they down? Like you really like, what are you doing? Are you helping? You're not helping shit. You're not doing nothing. Like, what are you doing? You're going on vacation with your family. That's what you're doing. Like, these people out here really suffering. Like, they just want to be heard. I just want to get a chance to just, you know, speak the truth and tell what's going on for them. Guys, I'm so sorry, man. I'm really on fire right now. I'm sorry, man. Like, I need to tone it down a little bit, man, because I'm really passionate about this, man. You know?
Yeah, it's okay. It gets stressful for everyone at times.
Yeah.
That's it. Some days you got to spend that day in bed, man.
Everybody's their day, you know. Everybody.
If you have a bed to spend it, you know what I mean? Like some people out here, bro. Wayne, some people out here on the streets trying to figure out where they're gonna go the next day. You know what I mean? Getting gang stalked 24 hours a day. You know, that's not happening when these people are sitting in their homes and hanging out with their husbands and wives on vacation and shit. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Yep.
I'd help people, man. I can't even get in touch with anyone here. It's
some people don't have it like that, you know, and there's no compassion for those type of people. It's like, oh, what, top tier TI? You a top tier TI? You an upper echelon TI? So what? You just what? You know, when you say goofy shit like, oh, there shouldn't be a TI community and there shouldn't be, oh, those people are looking for support. Yes, they're looking for support because we don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. We don't have no one to turn to. Nobody to trust.
Nope.
Every time we turn around, we getting set up and led into a trap, and people like bad mouthing us and smear campaigns and all this other extra bullshit.
It's really harsh. We can't even really trust each other at some point. You know what I mean? It's like we can do our best together, but
You know what, Jared? I feel like there are people that we can't trust, Jared.
Yeah, like I said,
I feel like trust.
Yeah, it'll take a while, but
I trust.
It's us who we can trust each other.
But I totally agree with Jerry. I totally agree with you, Jerry.
Because we're real.
I do. I agree.
We don't have to trust each other to work together, though. So
absolutely. But you know what? Like trust is earned, bro. Like it's not like, it's earned over time. You know what I mean? Like, and they know that too. And these people that's doing that, they're like, yeah.
Right. But I carry the philosophy with me that understands that any person has the same capacity to do good or evil at any given time.
Yeah, so it's a choice.
These people are different now.
But
yes, but so
there's
one
something
person
taken from
they
them.
do have a choice.
Right. He may have done time in prison and then lost his freedom and lost his right to his civil society, and hanging around the tracks he saved someone's life one day. You know what I mean? Or lives his life as a clean and good minister, and then one day just for all of a sudden cheats on his wife. Things like this.
I think an ex-con.
I've seen people change dramatically in a second too.
Yeah, me too, bro. Second.
So
these perps have lost something. Like you look in their eye, they really get off on doing this, man. They love the torture. They love the game. It's sick.
Yeah, they getting paid. Bueno, they're getting paid, bro.
Yeah.
It's a business to them. It's not personal, and I tell everybody that, like, it's not personal.
I've got these idiots at the shops in my face, right, wanting me to do what fuck knows what to them. You don't want me to fucking hit you?
Yeah.
Why? Well, are they even thinking about what they signed up for? You got women that are in your face, kids. They push kids onto you. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, these kids do. It doesn't
make
make
going on?
Yeah.
What is going on?
I was sad when I saw that too. I was like, kids. I said, damn. I said, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's happening.
I get that. I get them put in my way like I'm going to trip over.
Yeah.
Like, who the
Pretty
fuck
fishy.
is a kid?
What it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
I said, as long as we're on remote neural monitoring, it doesn't make no difference. As long as the phones are around,
Yeah.
Cell
That's
phone,
why I think
whatever
they
electronic
controlled themselves.
network, it doesn't make no difference. It really doesn't matter to me. A kid's hands are text the same as, it's like a weapon to me. It's like a kid with a gun. It don't make no difference to me. It's loaded. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
Kids can figure stuff out pretty quick too. So a young kid, like even very young, like 9 or 10, can mastermind like some kind of gift card scheme to get some good toys or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
You get something out of it.
Anybody can exploit.
They get something out of it. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Come on, they get something. Yeah. It's just crazy, man. Like I said, kids is what hurts me. I mean, I feel like Al Pacino from Scarface. I don't.
The 900 numbers.
It is what
Remember?
It is. They
get the rocket launcher out.
That's all I gotta say. There's a limit for me, and there's that's the line where I get frustrated because like as kids, I go, dang, that's where I get.
Bro, there's people out here there's people out here who have lost their life, bro. And we don't even know. They didn't even know they was TIs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People out here that's really suffering. There's people out here that's really getting hit with directed energy weapons. There's people out here who don't have any family, no support, who don't know where the next meal is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then we reach out to some of these, people who are, I don't know what y'all want to call them, but top tiers in the, upper echelon, or these people who are made themselves bigger than the TI community.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
I call them devils. I call them devils.
And their masters lurk in the shadows. You know this? Is when they do that, they try to appear to be the authority, or like they can do like it's their puppets. The authorities lurk in the shadows.
When I hear people say, there shouldn't be a TI community, or I'm not a part of the TI community, or just against the TI community. But you making content for the TI community and just shitting on the people that's really going through this shit, the people that supporting you, like you know what I mean? Like, I feel some type of way with that. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna shit on the people that support you, like the people that you supposedly is going through the same thing as you? Like, that don't make any sense to me. Oh, people shouldn't talk to each other. Like, that don't make no damn sense. Like, who else?
Yeah, but these are people with families and support.
Right.
These aren't people that have lost everything.
Absolutely. And Wayne, it's like, who are we gonna talk to, right? Who will understand what we're going through, bro?
That's where we talk about levels of targeting. Maybe some people should never say in a real heavy target's, fate or situation,
Absolutely.
It's hard to take responsibility for vulnerable people. I try to take more responsibility in myself, more and more. If I stay focused on just being responsible for myself, I'm doing a little bit better. My health's a little better. I drink a little less, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do for other victims as much as just validate sometimes, like, yeah, that's kind of what it is, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've been through some of it. I know what it is. I understand why different people say what they say about it too. I get it. I get it from their perspective. This is what it looks like what's going on. You know what I mean?
You know what, Jared? Though some people don't have that ability to do what you just said. You know what I mean? They think that everything is their way. If it's not happening how they say it, then it's not validated. TI's credibility is, no longer no longer a thing. And it's like, that type of shit will send a person to suicide. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, it's really important who you talk to about this. Because when you having a really bad day, when you really going through this, man, they structure it for some of these days that I had to endure through were the worst days of my life. Like, where it was just like everything went crazy during the day. And some of those days was like Christmas, my birthday. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like it just happened. Like, it just wasn't like it was a coincidence. You know what I mean? And I had to endure through a lot of those days. And I don't have a wife where I could lay up with and go on vacation with, right? I don't have shit.
Here.
You know what I mean? I can't call my mom. I can't call my father. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
yes.
then when you, oh man, like, it's just really like, I'm really on fire right now, guys. Like, I'm probably not gonna post this, man, but
no bullshit. It's your best one.
I'm on.
Yeah, it's been a great stream.
Hey, it's the truth, man.
Yeah, this is the next. This one's you on fire. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yours, man.
Yes. Yes.
This is next, man. But,
sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to go now.
Same here. It's getting late.
All right, bro.
It's been great.
Take it easy, man.
And everyone stay safe and have a good day.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
Bye, everyone.
Yes, sir, man. Take it easy, bro.
Take care, man. Have a good evening, man.
It's TI day, man, and
Hey, I love you guys too. I'm gonna
love you too, bro. Love you too, man. Love you too, man. And I like to be well articulate, and I don't like to even, push the bar as far as I did on this stream here, But
you get some stuff off your chest, man. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of stuff on the mind. I could tell. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like I'm gonna speak. Absolutely. Like, cause I really go through this. Like, I really been going through this shit, bro. Like, and it's not like, I'm not just coming on here, just making up stories or just trying to be cool or clout chasing or, I wouldn't even be talking about this shit if I wasn't going through it. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm always here for you,
No.
Nexx. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can always call me. You know, you got my number. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I'm saying? And see what's up, you know. If you ever need to, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Here.
I know. You know what, Blunt? You know what, Blunt? I know that it's bigger than next level.
Mhm.
Bigger than that. You know, it's bigger than me. This is like people are out here. Like my boy Wayne is in Australia right now,
Mhm.
going through damn near the same thing I'm going through.
Mhm.
In Australia.
I can't believe it's even here, man. We're usually so far behind you guys and shit, but
No, it's running rampant in
everything
Australia,
that
bro.
you guys
We're in the
say
target
is
vulnerable
going on
people.
there. I am copping here, basically. There was one thing that I don't get. I forget what it was. But there was one thing out of everything, out of choppers, the house gas, drugs, bloody shit put in me mind, V2K, everything. Everything is happening here as well. And that blew my mind, you know. There was one
It's
Absolutely.
thing
important to
I
understand
learned
those things when we go into any situation where we have to be credible about it. Is that yeah, indeed that's going on over there. They're talking about it over there too. Look, if people's thoughts are being interfered with, people are being you know, they're victims of a mind control process. You know, they're
There
Absolutely.
speaking up
must be
about it.
so many
People
people,
react
though.
differently.
Think about how many people in China, India, that can't
Right.
speak out at all. They
Right.
haven't even got a social media outlet or even a phone. Think about all them people. I reckon there's 1 million people going through this. I reckon
Absolutely.
there's that many. I reckon there could be that many people. Be hundreds
Yeah.
of thousands anyway, I reckon.
Absolutely. You know.
And there's a pharmacology side of things too. They just dose all kinds of
That's
people
what
with different
drives it.
chemical
That's what
polymers.
drives
Yeah.
it. Absolutely.
Yep. The drugs.
That's what drives it.
Oh wait, hold up. So the little itty bitty piggy show says, "I'm still sorry to myself for not calling you on your birthday when you were sick." Max. Wow. Okay, so this person was rocking with me, man. Like, and that was a couple years ago. Even if you do forgive me, I don't. And it's something that I never said before. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I was definitely yo, that really happened, bro. Like, yo, shout out to you, itty bitty, man. Don't take it personal, man. Like, you know, things happen. I'm okay now, you know, and just that comment right there, like, just warmed my heart, man. Like, cause you remember, you know, I can't say this. A lot of people don't even know that that happened. But yo, shout out to you, man. And don't take it personal, man. Man, love to you. Boy says love you next. Big blunt. Big shout out to Meeks B. Love you, sister Meeks. Love all you family. Messenger of the cross. Being stuck like this is it's like someone holding you under the water and not letting you come up for air.
They just kicked up
Yeah.
a frequency on me then.
Yeah. Man.
Fucking hell.
Oh
Good
man,
times.
my screen name was something else. My email always gets hacked. All right, Eddie Betty, hit me up, man. Hit me up, Eddie Betty. I want to know who that is, man. Straight up. Yeah. So let's see here. Shout out to Lee Jennifer. She says most harassment is people around you being remotely mind controlled without your knowledge. Try to
Yeah, that's
ignore
what I
it.
think.
Try to ignore it all and be as normal as possible. Yeah. That's some
Right.
good advice. That's some good advice.
I don't know. I just don't like to necessarily carry on as though it is what it isn't, though. You know, that's not really like my mental health or my state of being. Is it? Well, if
I
I have
believe
to
they're
go on for so
controlled.
long, like it is what it isn't, when does reality come to bear? When does the reality of what's going on hit?
Right.
Because if we're on like it is what it isn't or isn't what it is, it's absurd. It's absurd at some point. We have to be, you know, pretty clinical about the way we assess something, because we want our decisions, we want to make good choices, and if we
Yeah, but
want
the
to make good choices,
technology's there to do what was just said then. They can make people bloody say shit, think shit,
yeah,
and that's what
right.
they want. They have someone when you're out make a snide little remark, so that you're meant to then blow up and act out on it, and they're genuinely like, what are you talking about? Why are you so upset and you make a big scene? That's all part of the game, you know?
Yeah.
It's all part of getting you locked up.
Yeah. Shout out to Lee Jennifer. Lee Jen. It says
Railroaded.
only certain people are actually working for the communists. What's up, Jen?
Hey, I know how it is to get railroaded. I've been like, I know that stuff, man. People trying to, they make you out to be a bad guy when it turns out you're not. They try to set you up, you know, this, I know that stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Paint a picture, you know what I mean? Paint a picture.
Absolutely, bro. It's happened to me like many times.
Right, people understand that.
Right. It might have happened to me today. You know what I mean? Like, that happened to me many times, man. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I really don't give a shit, bro, what people think, man. Shout out to Brian D. We said TI unit.
Right, just got to do the best we can,
TI unit. Okay. I see you, Brian. Yeah, man. But, yeah, man. It's tough, man. When, you know, you constantly, you know, you walk into situations where you think, you know, people are cool or people mess with you, they have your back, man, and they're not real. They're not real, genuine people, you know, like they just sent to, you know, carry on this BS, you know, smear campaign. They like talk more shit about you. Shout out to Mike. I see you, Mike. He said, hey, Nexx. Man, has that ever happened to you guys? Like, have you ever, like, you know, had real admiration for somebody and respect for somebody, and then, you know, you meet them and then you find out like it's just another part of the bullshit ass psyop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They acting crazy and trying to flip things on you, make you out to be a freaking asshole when you know you're not an asshole. Shout out to Brian D too. He said, hope Cyber Recon is okay. Cyber was actually on earlier, man. She's doing great. She's doing great, Brian. Has that ever happened to you, Car?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, definitely happened to me. Some, you know, by people.
He's my boy. See?
Oh man, that's what's up, bro.
He's all right. He's
fraternities and sororities.
He's not scared either.
Vicious in this fashion.
Nah, he's a good bird, mate. He's a good bird.
That's cool, man.
He'll probably fly off, but he's all right. Yeah, he's kept me going, man. Something as small as a little bird, mate.
Yo, Wayno, you gotta get him a girl, man.
I'm teaching him to skateboard. He's got his own board.
Yeah.
Yo, Wayno, you gotta get him a girlfriend, man. You gotta get him a girl birdie.
I think he'd hump the shit out of it, mate.
Penny trucks.
That's good.
He'd go crazy, man.
Yeah, you got somebody with him, and that's cool.
Sue used to being on his own. He'd probably eat a female.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can't find his board. It's funny though.
What's his name, Wayne? What's his name,
Buddy.
Wayne?
Buddy.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to Buddy, man. Big shout out to Big
cool.
Buddy.
Look at him, he's just chilling.
My buddy.
I heard that a long time. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you know they got those little finger skateboards though. He could
yeah, that's what he's got, but I can't find it.
He could do like a kick flip or something, or ollie or something.
Element deck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find it.
He can definitely make that happen. Yeah, Buddy is a hit. Everybody like Buddy, man.
Buddy's cool, man.
Yeah, man. Jennifer, she says birdie. Gay says, what kind of bird is that? That's a parakeet.
It's a budgerigar. Budgie.
Budgerigar? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a budgie.
Same family, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's had him for a year and a half, maybe 2 years now.
That's dope, man.
Nice,
Nice.
What are you doing?
My mom's is always telling me to get a bird.
I still think you should get a girlfriend for him, man. He's straight isolated.
I need one for me first. Then I'll worry about him.
Oh, it's gonna.
Well, I want to say on the West Coast.
No, man, you gonna get one, man. She out there somewhere, man.
I will.
She's definitely out there somewhere. Bro.
I will. There's hope yet, mate.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, man. I believe that.
Weed out
Man.
these perps, man.
Yeah, I believe that it's somebody out there for everybody, man, that's going through this right now.
True.
You know,
Nice.
but
I do
you know,
that.
but when we go through this, right, they want to make us feel like nobody will ever love us. You know, we're not good enough. You know,
Marked man.
we're not how we used to be. You know, we don't got it no more. Like, you know, but my thing is like, you know, I just don't think I could be with a non-TI. Honestly, like I don't think it'll work for me.
I'm down with that, but I want it to be a TI definitely for me. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be because it's just the fact that I can relate. You know what I'm saying? I know what's up. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, we can
Yeah.
talk about something and keep the, you know, to be interesting because we both know what's up instead of me trying to hide it or, you know what I'm saying, or take it in and just till it balls up. You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? You can just mingle, you know, and you already know what's up. There's no games. Don't worry about, hey, there's no feelings. You just like, hey, this is what it is. So I feel
trust is big now, really big.
It's everything, man. Trust is earned, man. Trust come first, man. TCF, you know, TCF, man. Trust come first.
It was big for me before. Now it's everything.
Absolutely, you know, absolutely. Let's see here. The little itty bitty pity show. He said, I feel that way about Eminem. His music was always there for me when there was nothing else, but now that's over forever. I also feel bad for whatever they did with and to him. The replacement sucks. Yeah, man. A lot of people think that M was cloned. That's what I'm taking from that, Eddie.
Oh, okay, that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
like his music fell off or something. That's what I thought they were saying there, man. I was way off then, way off course.
It can be used to program and condition people too.
Yeah.
I thought they were going somewhere else. I was way off, like I said, way off beat.
Yeah.
I thought they were saying something totally different. I was like, well, I think his flow's still good. I was about to say, I think his flow's still good, but
it is.
Gates is still good, man. He still got it, you know.
Yeah, it's just that people think that he's gonna go back to
the old Slim Shady.
Slim Shady show and Marshall Mathers LP and all that. You know,
the anger's not there no more, but the passion's still there. It's just the anger's not there. That's all. You know what I'm saying? As he was.
That Rap God song sucked, I reckon. You know, the diss.
You didn't like it?
I had the Slim Shady EP for a minute. And I was like, oh, that's all right.
That was pretty
After
good.
that, I didn't listen.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap guy. I thought it was pretty dope. I thought it was dope.
You know? I've never liked him, man. But I like heavy metal.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, especially the Caterpillar song with Royce 5'9" and you know, Homicide with him and
him is dope.
Logic. That was pretty good, man.
Him is dope.
Yeah. Man.
I had Dayton fam from Flint Town FBI instead. I always got like other stuff besides that. Like I listened to Slim Shady and that was a pretty good rap record.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't pay any more attention after it was on the TV and everything because I don't usually have a TV. I don't usually watch it.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like it. I think it's
guys, you know what, man? Like shout out to Eminem too, man. He probably not watching this, but shout out to him. You know? Shout out to Eminem, man. Shout out to Detroit.
Oh yeah.
I was out there. I was out in Detroit, man. Shout out to the D. They gang stocking out there too. But check this out, guys.
Definitely. You know what
I want to talk about something real quick. A lot of okay, so I was doing my TNN, right? I do TNN, Targeted News Network. You know, something that I, you know, wanted to do to highlight new TI channels that's just coming on, you know, YouTube, who don't really have too many subscribers, want people to see their videos and stuff, right? So I'm looking through and I came across a lot of videos with TIs. And shout out to Gage too. He said the Far Side is the best rap group. Nobody compares. Can you keep running away? Okay. All right. So check this out. So there was several videos, right, where there were some people who really think that their targeting had to do with their race. They're like, I'm targeted because I'm Muslim. I'm targeted because I'm mixed, because I'm mulatto, I'm black and white. I'm targeted because of this, you know, like, and it was like a racial issue. Like, what do you guys think about that? Because I and I was trying to tell each and one of these people.
Not at all. I don't
Some
agree
of
with
it
that at
is.
all.
Some of it is. Some of it does.
Really?
That stuff's always at play, ethnicity and things like this, and different groups. Some of them are grouped by their ethnicities, so the people that they target,
If you can
notice,
influence that ethnicity,
like
maybe.
like whatever mob it is. If you have a problem with, a mob of,
But yo, Jared,
mob or something.
Jared, these people thought that they were targeted specifically because they were Muslim or
No, I don't think so.
or because they were black or because they were white or because they were black and white. Like they think they were like correlating this strictly.
No, not exactly.
To,
that's at play, but I don't think
that
that's going to be the
some
reason that
dickheads said
that we're together, that it's targeting. I mean, that stuff's always going on, but that's probably not it.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't think race matters. You know what I'm saying? Race and age don't really matter, in this program. It really does not matter. They don't care, it's just people. They don't care. It don't make no difference. That's just the way I feel on that, point blank. There's no way of looking at it. It don't matter what race you are. They're going to get them. They're going to do what they're going to do,
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Be a 60-year-old man, they're going to get 50, 40, 30, it don't make no difference.
Yeah.
Like I said, they go to kids, what difference does it make? They don't care.
Yeah, no, they'll use anybody, but in order for some of it to come to be, the contract stocking is there, so they'll wonder about this. Look,
there'd be certain types that they want, and then the rest of us make up the quota. Because they want to experiment on so many people,
Yeah,
right.
That's playing the experiment.
Right.
That's has nothing to do with who we are or whatever we've done or whatever. Like I said, the guilt trip is false. It's supposed to make people think that, but technically, it's not. Like I said, it's about.
But they want you to keep guessing. They don't want you to know why.
Right. They want people to do that because it makes it easier for them to do what they do. Because nobody's not going to question it because you've been, blacklisted, so they don't care.
Yeah.
So it's easier to do what they do without no knowledge. So
they want to keep your mind in a loop on other things, and then they can do what they do.
Yeah.
They sneak the bloody trick in the back door, while you're thinking about other shit. They're masters at what they do. It's brilliant. And they do it in plain sight. Like they do it in front of fucking everyone.
Yeah.
It's clever, but you don't want to give them any kudos, but it's brilliant.
Right. I'm just like, man, like it's obvious that, these people are just finding out what's going on, but I just disagree. I don't think that anybody is targeted, specifically because they're white or because they're black. Not in an organized stalking program. Like there has been situations where cops have targeted blacks, right? They pull them over and say, hey, get on the ground and start beating shit out of them, or, there's been situations where race has come into play, but not with the organized stalking program.
No.
But there's some people who really believe this. They're like, like
they're not thinking all the way.
Targeted because my mom is white, my dad is black.
Don't make no difference.
And the gang stalking me because of that. And I'm just like,
that's a prejudice in that department or that community.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
You heard that right, Jared?
Yeah. The social stigma that comes with being a mixed race person is something I've heard of before too.
Absolutely.
So for someone to say that they feel like they've been isolated or teased or picked on because they're mixed race, it's like the Jeffersons. Remember the Jeffersons?
We finally got
the Jeffersons.
Yes, sir. I know who the Jeffersons are, man.
Right. And they used to hit on that a little bit. They say, well, there's just some challenges that you face being a mixed race person because look, what if neither group will take you? What if neither frat will take you? What if neither race will take you? You might be on your own with some of that stuff. So
absolutely. Shout out to the little itty bitty pity show. All races have been targeted. It's not that religion plays a big part along with ancestry and bloodlines. Your heart, souls, and talents, IQ levels are all factors that are the requirements.
Bloodlines, I can believe.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tanya Bear too. Wayno, did you talk to Tanya, man? She wanted to talk to you, man.
No, I'll does she email?
She's actually on she's actually on Zoom.
What now?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can hit her up on Zoom, bro.
An exotic beauty? Is that
How do you do that? Wait, how do you do that?
You can just go to conference. She said, "Hi, Wayne."
Oh, wait a minute. We're talking about
Thanks,
mixed
Tanya.
race.
Shout out to Andrew D. Santana. He said, "When are we getting a new next level jam? Beats knock hard." That's what's up. Yeah, Andrew. Comment of the day. Comment of the day goes to Andrew D. Santana. I'm working on some new tunes right now, my friend. Definitely gonna be putting something out. I think I might shoot a new video while I'm out here in Denver. But the next few days I'm gonna put some new music out, man. I'm actually working on a project too. Shout out to Andrew D. Santana. Subscribe to him.
Cool, man.
Subscribe to
I'd like
him.
to hear your music next, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because I love music. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Like, I try, man. I try, doing what I can. Till I get in the position, I'm doing what I want. But yeah. Wayno, you can actually hit her up on Zoom, bro. Like she's got a Zoom.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. How do I do that?
It's you can go to your home screen and then go into your contacts and then contact request, and then you can hop right in there and
Can Tanya send me a request?
yeah, she can send you a request.
Yeah,
just tell her put whatever email that you use to sign up your Zoom, put it in the comment section, and Tanya.
Yeah, if you need help, Tanya, or anything, I'll drive up. It's all good.
You're right off by 25 tonight. I've seen human trafficking ruin people's lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
That white bar in the middle of the Colorado flag, that white line that goes through the middle, that's the symbol for the interstate. It's a lot of traffic. A lot of people drive in and out.
Yeah.
It's pretty grimy, man. It's the Southwest.
Yeah. We came in on 70. You know where Route 70 is? Oh, Jared?
Yes.
Yeah, we came in on 70. Shout out to PA. She says, at Mike, how's it going on? Shout out to Merget Burgos. Man, Mike says, I like Royce. Yeah, Royce is nice. Shout out to Royce the 5'9" too.
Yeah, he's nice
boy.
too.
Yeah, he's definitely dope. But man, it's T-Day, guys. It's T-Day.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been there for a little bit. 14 minutes, man. We there.
Okay. It's T-Day.
Yeah,
yes, sir. I wanted to bring it in. Last year I was definitely in Chicago with my boy Beats Epitome. Shout out to him. Do you guys remember where you were last year on August 29th and what was going on for you and what has changed? Shout out to PA. I see you, PA. What has changed since last August 29th for you? This is for everybody that's in the comment section. Tanya says, I'm sad they did not do it in Sydney.
Ouch. Yeah.
What was that?
Said they didn't hit in Sydney. They didn't. They don't have a T-Day.
Yeah, didn't go see a T-Day in Sydney. That's where you in Sydney, Wayne?
No, I'm in the state below.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Victoria, which is down the bottom. But
okay.
Man, even if Sydney had a day, I would have driven up.
Okay.
I don't care where people are from. I'm going to move state soon anyway, so.
That's what's up.
I'm surrounded here, man.
I know the feeling, bro. I know the feeling,
I want to see if it's different. I want to get maybe a farm, just out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Which they'll probably come and kill me in my sleep, but.
No, I don't say that, Wayno. No.
I just don't want fucking neighbours at the moment. That's all.
Wayno. No, don't say that, bro. Don't say it.
No.
Bro,
they've tried, mate. They've tried.
What was going? Yes, sir.
They can't do it. They're too weak.
Oh, shout out to Autumn, man. Autumn just hopped on the ones and twos. This is We the People, Volume 10. Autumn has been real sticky this episode, man. I've been cursing and yelling and spazzing out, man. I'm trying to like take it down a couple notches, man. But there's been a lot going on. Autumn, I know you seen that Romola D interview.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some rest myself. I guess I'm out for the
I
night.
know she's seen it. You out of here, Jared?
Yes, sir.
All right, my friend. Yo, I'm gonna give you a call, bro. I know you sent me that email, bro. I'm gonna give you a call sometime, man. Hopefully we can link, man. Before I'm up out of here.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe you see me around tomorrow.
You coming to the event?
Yeah, it's like
All
I
right,
said,
cool.
I'm right around here.
Cool, man.
I'll see you in a minute.
All right, my
get
friend.
some sleep, though.
Yeah, get some rest, bro.
Yeah, man. Good to meet you, man.
All right, my G.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
It's good. It's good.
Cheers,
I like
man.
it.
Man, oh man. Autumn said, yes, I did. Next, saw the interview, man. It was spicy. It was that spicy chicken sandwich. Man, me and Wayne was talking about it. Blunt didn't see the interview yet, but me and Wayne was trying to unpack on it a little bit, and I got a little emotional, man. Where it doesn't matter where you go, Wayne. Good on you, Next. Yes, I seen.
Yeah, true. I just don't want the neighbours, you know.
Yeah.
There's a bad vibe here, man. I'm in a body corporate with six houses around me, and it's just shit vibe. So I want out.
I feel you, bro. Well, actually, guys, this
Follow me.
This is We the People, guys. There is a link in the description you can click on if you want to join us live on the panel. And I'm going to put one in the description right now. I have to use the bathroom, but I will be right back, guys. I will be right back, okay?
What?
Yes, sir.
Who's still on?
Huh?
I'll get the bird skateboarding.
I feel it. I feel
Yeah,
it.
so how's your health going, man? What have you got? How are you feeling?
I'm all right, man. Not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Not too bad. I'm doing all right. Not too bad. Hanging in there, man. Like I said, the word job is the killer. You know what I'm saying? In the roads, of course, the killer, the word job in the roads. But and the isolation, of course, as everybody goes through. You know what I'm saying? Nothing new. It's just sometimes it takes its toll. Some days, some days it's easier. Some days I'm just like, you know what I mean? So I'm doing okay, man. Just making it, I just, I'm glad, like Nexx was saying, I wonder, is there, like you said, somebody else out there, you know what I'm saying? Some woman, or something like I was talking about. I agree with him on that, I could just call it a day, you know what I'm saying? Be me, call it a wrap.
Some people get horrible burns and shit, man, like their whole legs fried.
Yeah, I've seen that. It was a girl in, I think it was his career, man. She said, because I have Facebook, I have because I do my art. So that's my passion. So I keep the page open. Plus I got family, you know what I'm saying? So I have to, keep the page open. Now I would get rid of the darn thing personally if it wasn't for that. But yeah, she had the burns. She was showing on her neck, and her boyfriend had it, and you could see it on his foot, on his leg. And I was like, dang, I felt bad for him. They got hit hard. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt so bad, you know what I'm saying? It's sad when you see it like that. I'm just like, wow, you know what I mean? It's crazy,
I just get the sound, I think. I think they fucked with my head, but I get the sound. But my nerves are shot. Like, I'm walking around shaking, buzzing, bloody. And I think this ends with Parkinson's or dementia. That's all I can see. That's the road I'm going down, man. What sort of people would take joy in doing that to someone?
Oh, I know, man.
Shot, man. Like I am
crazy,
buzzing hard right now.
You know what it is, Wayne? It's the money, bro. Like I don't think they take pride in it. I just think they just getting paid, bro. Like it's a job for them, and they making money. Shout out to Sandra Kennedy. I see you, Sandy. I think it's just, they doing what they got to do to make their money, bro. At the end of the day. I don't think.
But this is an experiment they've done many times before. What are they learning from this, except for
they're not learning
tolerances?
Nothing. I don't believe they've learned nothing from us.
That's a great question.
I really don't. I mean, I don't know how you feel, Nexx, but I just don't feel like they're learning anything from us technically. I think it's just
why is the money there, though?
They've already got all the information, because they've been doing this for so long. You know what I'm saying? So they got what they need.
I'm an asshole, probably.
No, absolutely not, bro. You're just asking real questions, man. If I thought you was an asshole, I'd tell you.
No, I'm saying they must think I'm an asshole.
Oh
so
no, bro. No, I don't think they do,
I don't
man.
care. I don't care what they fucking think anymore.
I don't think
really
they do. They know you're not an asshole, bro. That's why they make, and paint these pictures and send these people your way.
Because we're all good people. That's why they do it to us.
Yeah, to make you out
to
to make you out to be an asshole. You know what I mean? To try and paint a narrative and just, try to make you out to be an asshole, but you're really not, bro. They know you're not an asshole. We know you're not an asshole. I mean, you got to be tough, man, to endure through these things and to go through what we go through. And, every day people taking shots at you and setting you up and, walking you into traps. And
this is more than community policing. This is like a regimented army thing, right? Because why aren't people coming to my door? If there's a massive smear campaign and I'm such a prick, why aren't people taking shots in the street or coming to my house and egging the windows or smashing the windows? It's just odd. It's really odd.
I don't think they're gonna do that, bro, because they know you'll fuck somebody up. They know you'll fucking fuck somebody up if they came to your house.
You're right. That's what they want. Actually, that's my program is to flip out and go fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're working on, and that's what they won't get.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has a stimuli. Whatever TI out there, we all have a stimuli. So they know what it is because the device is on us. So they know exactly what triggers us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the quicker you learn that, the better
you are.
You're off.
It really is. Because every day, like I said, you got to be that way because you got to be like, okay, look, I know you're doing this. And you got to be like, all right, whatever. And you got to block it out. That's what I do. I block it out because I already know they're going to do it, Because they already know. They know me.
It's so fucking lame, man.
This way.
Absolutely.
So lame.
Shout out to Sandra Kennedy. Shout out to Tanya. Shout out to Final Fantasy. I see you. Final Fantasy said, just tried to talk to someone about it, but it feels like a gag order is on them. And shout out to Honey Ann. Honey Ann, what's goody?
I gotta plug in my headset.
How you doing today?
Oh, I'm alive.
Absolutely. It's a blessing, right? It's TI Day. Is it TI Day where you at right now?
Okay. I had to plug in my headset.
It's T-Day, right?
TI Day. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. It's August 29th, man. And, we brought in T-Day on, on We the People, Volume 10,
What are you doing?
I said some things, and I don't take it back. I don't.
It's challenge next.
Stand on it.
Your day,
Sorry,
man.
not sorry. Yes. Sorry, not sorry.
Not even
That's
sorry.
it.
Not even
That's
sorry.
it.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, I'm not even sorry. I'm not. I really feel like that. But
what happened?
What's going on, honey? Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, just chilling. I had to come in and join you guys and show y'all some love for TI Day.
Okay.
I was worried I wasn't gonna make it in time.
Okay. You got any plans for today? Any big plans?
I'm just gonna keep everybody in mind and say a prayer for you guys.
Absolutely.
Hopefully everything goes well. You're in Denver right now, right?
I am.
Yeah. How you liking it over there?
I don't know.
Liking Denver?
I don't know. I just got. I just got here, so I haven't really seen the town or the city or nothing. Like, we just came to our room and,
I heard it's a beautiful place. Honestly, I heard it's really a beautiful place.
I don't know. I'll let you know though. I'll let you know.
I'll be
promise.
waiting. I'll be waiting to hear something.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
Y'all were talking about something earlier, and shoot, I wish I could remember what it was because I wanted to touch on it and put my 2 cents worth in, but I can't remember what the heck it was. It was when Therian and Floyd were on there with you.
Okay. Shout out to Therian and Floyd. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
My boys.
I was trying to think of what y'all were touching on because I thought it was kind of important, and now it's done lost my mind. It's done left me.
It'll come back. It'll come back to you.
Yeah, probably will. Battling my little pups. So what have y'all covered tonight? What did I miss? Because I missed about an hour.
Oh man, we were talking about some of everything, man. Like it's a lot of things happening right now for a lot of people, and I just know that everything that Blunt went through is not everything that I went through. But we still share similar experiences, right?
Right.
And I feel like in no way is it okay for me to say, for any reason, that this man ain't legit
Right.
because of what he didn't or didn't say,
Right.
or because of what information he didn't or did put out,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard you talking about people being narcissistic. Me. And I've seen a lot of that lately.
It's like that. It's been like that for a long time. I just think that's not okay for me to say you're not a real TI. You're not a real TI, Honey Ann, because I know your name ain't Honey Ann.
Well, but that is my name. That is my name.
Well, no, okay, but I'm just saying, like there's people saying goofy shit like that to people. There's people saying goofy shit like.
I heard y'all saying because somebody's mixed race, or because somebody's black, or because they're Latino or white.
Yeah, I've seen videos like that where I think that these people really didn't have an understanding of
I don't think they're punching us because of a skin color, or because of a language we speak, or because of class we're in. I don't believe that's why. I believe that's why. But none of us even know why. We don't know shit.
Yeah.
We could at least get over on something and figure something out,
Yeah.
But we're all different. We all come from different walks of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all have different beliefs and different backgrounds, so we can't put our finger on that either. So, I just think
we have to try and move past why.
Well, I think
relevant anymore.
I think a lot of people are let's see, they're creative, they're dreamers, they're we're open to things that other people are not open to. Let's put it that way. We have kind of like a childlike perspective of things. We have an innocence about us.
I'd agree with that.
But we're very creative and we're highly intelligent, and that's something that I have put together as far as meeting other TIs.
Yeah.
We're not just dumbasses walking around. We're targeted. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's not it.
Yeah. Like we really going through this, man. I know I'm.
I know Tigger helped me out a lot with that TED talk that I went and saw, because that makes sense to me about hearing the voices in my house now. When they're not outside.
Yeah.
I know I'm not nuts.
No, you're not. You're not.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I just, I've met a few people over the last year, and they're TIs, and I think they don't even know it because of the shit they're going.
Oh, there'd be so many of those.
Yeah.
I was one, I reckon, for about 8 years.
Yeah.
There was fairly heavy activity, and I just didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
In Australia, we all just take the piss. We have a joke.
Yeah.
I just laughed everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I look
back.
back.
Such a long time. I thought I
was things going on.
I really thought I was nuts for the stuff that I was going through.
Me too. Absolutely. Back in 2010, 2011, B2K got crazy. I didn't even know what B2K was. All I know was I was hearing voices, a lot of voices, a lot of people.
That's the greatest battle. If you can get past that stage, you can get past anything. You don't know what's going on and everyone's against you.
Yeah.
I tried to take my own life.
Right.
Yes, we all did, I think.
Get past that
we all did.
You can keep going.
Yeah. I think we've all tried to take our own lives, actually.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't crazy though. Like I know myself. I know I'm not going loony at all.
We know we're sane.
No,
yet the whole world was against me. Like thousands of people every day. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Have you ever Have you ever had anybody barking at you in the store like you're a dog? Because it happens
No.
to me all the time. And I live way out
No,
in the
it's,
country. I live way out in the country. There's no reason for that shit.
No,
I might put a leash on them.
there's no reason for it, man.
I mean, I'm not wearing a collar or scratching for fleas or anything, you know what I mean?
Right.
I have people that stand really close, like they intrude my space, and now I just
Oh yeah.
throw my weight around. I walk back several steps. I'll throw my arm around. If I've got shopping, I'll twist it around, and if they get hit, they get hit. Don't be so close.
Yeah. Do you ever hear people like talking about you in the store? Because I hear that too.
Always.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll hear people say like, oh, the lady with all the black eyeliner, the lady with the black eyes, you know.
Wow.
And my hair
It's
was
lame,
red.
though.
And my
It's
hair.
stupid.
I know.
It's as stupid as the coloured cars.
That's stupid.
Wow.
But just because they
Stupid.
say that, that's not going to stop me from wearing black eyeliner.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
couple of comments that might bite, but then it's like, you don't know me. Piss off. You're just a paid muppet. Go and get your food stamp and fuck off.
There you go. We don't even get food stamps anymore, buddy. It's just it's a card. Get your credit
I know
card.
what they
Get
get
your
here.
food card.
Over here, they get six muffins at Aldi or some shit.
Oh,
Loaf
Well,
of
man.
bread.
do you know that there's some parts in the United States that I had heard that President Trump had taken that initiative that he's not even giving these people like a food card anymore. He's giving them like a food box, and they don't even get to pick the food they get.
I heard of something like that.
Yeah, that's so sad.
I heard of something like that.
I mean, the people that are like truly in the ghetto, I mean, they're
Yeah.
really being treated bad.
Yeah. I've heard that. I've definitely heard that.
And that's my computer updating. I'm sorry. Shoot, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. But anyway,
All right.
I hope y'all have a productive day tomorrow.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm gonna do what I can. You know, I'm gonna do what I can. You know, I do what I can. Just about every single day.
God bless
You know, yeah. And it just sucks, man, when you have people who don't do have as much as what we do. You know, like, or what we haven't been through a quarter of what we've been through. You know, but they think they know everything and they can, you know, rewrite the TI handbook.
There you go. That's what you were talking about earlier, right there. That was it. And I've seen a lot of people like that lately, but they're very narcissistic and they think they know it all.
Yeah.
And everything you say is wrong. You know, I can't tolerate that.
Yeah.
I have to walk away so I don't get ugly.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
crazy.
about ugly. I'm not about ugly.
No, me neither. But I think I got a little bit ugly on this stream tonight, and I just want to apologize.
I'll do all the ugly.
You know,
it's okay.
Yeah, but you know that it just really like, you know,
it takes so much though. You know what I mean? Before you blow up.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep it kosher, man. But you know, on this live stream here, I feel like this is a live stream where we can be transparent and we don't have to water down nothing. And you know, we can say whatever it is that we need to say. Shout out to C-Mac 9988.
We don't need
because you can buy a sound-free hearing aid that will take away most out of voices. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't, man. Shout out to Aaron. Oh, Aaron, are you there, Aaron?
Well,
Aaron, are you there?
What are you doing?
Can y'all hear Aaron? Oh, Aaron. Oh.
No, I don't hear him.
All right, man. Shout out to you, man. Yeah. Audio is live right now. If you wanted to say something, man, but it's all good. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you rocking with us live. He said I'm out of here. Aaron said I'm out of here.
Okay. You guys know whenever I was hearing voices big time, I learned just to question them. I would ask them, who are you of? Are you of God? Are you of the devil? Where do you come from? And
I used to make jokes.
Yeah, and when I would question them, they would get silent. They would get quiet.
Wow.
So a long time I assumed it was demonic attack, but you know, that was what I was hearing whispering in my ear. You know what I mean? Not what I was hearing at my roof, in my ceiling in my house.
Honey, what was they saying? What was the voices saying?
In my ear.
Yeah.
That I wasn't worth a shit, that I was sorry, that I would never amount to nothing, that I damaged my children, that I was a sorry
Wow.
cop,
Oh man.
that everybody hated me, that I was ugly and I was fat.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Mine would comment on what I was doing inside the house.
I get called an old hag a lot.
You got to own it.
Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't bother me. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Get out the broom and ride it around the house. Fuck it.
I share my parents' DNA. You can thank them for my looks.
Hello.
Okay.
You know, they created me. They created this mess.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I wouldn't say mess. You know,
I'm a hot mess. I am a hot mess.
You do your thing. You do your thing. You got a lot. That's cool. That's cool.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
They can hear you.
yes,
Hello.
we can hear you. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
We're good.
What's going
That's
on?
good. Hi, I'm Final Fantasy on YouTube. It's nice to meet
Oh,
y'all.
Final Fantasy. Hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
Cool,
I
man.
posted that I just spoke to somebody, and because they're asking, like, you know, why I think these people are out for me.
Yeah.
But it feels like they know what's going on, but they can't say, like, for some reason, like, they cannot tell me exactly.
Yeah, no one will ever tell you. You'll never know why.
No.
If they do tell you, they're lying.
Well, I mean, I think they acknowledge it to a certain point, and then, like, if you specifically, like, try to point out anything, then they can't. They have to, like, somehow they have to, like, say, well, what if it's this actually? Like, maybe it's something else. Maybe, like,
Yeah.
but I mean, at least they listened. I mean, that's, I guess, pretty important for me.
This is where I think the brainwashing comes in. I think they're designed to, or they're programmed to give you nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think they've been got to. I honestly do.
Yeah, and then I do notice things though, like if they do talk to me and they, like, believe it to a certain extent, like, I can tell, like, some of the targeting happens to them, but they don't realize it. They just think it's, like, this weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Like I had my aunt drive me somewhere, and I mentioned that, like, the sheriffs are probably, like, to myself, I was thinking, like, maybe it's the sheriffs that were, like, orchestrating the neighborhood watch. And then, like, after that happened, we ran into an intersection where, like, 4 cops back to back at every angle. And, like, you know, like, they thought it was weird, but to them it's nothing because it doesn't happen all the time.
Aaron, let me tell you something that's happened to me twice this year. Now I live way out in the rural area.
Okay.
I've had fire trucks behind me with full sirens blaring. So I go to pull over, right? And they pull behind me. They pull over behind me and they're honking and the siren's going. So what?
They're really overt with you.
That's what I get. At 2 or 3 in the morning, they'll park down from my house and just put the siren on.
Well, I mean, they were following me, and I pulled over to be polite, you know, because that's what we're supposed to do, to let them pass. But they didn't pass; they got behind me, in the side lane, you know.
That's really intense. I don't really go out that much, but whenever I did work, it would change between cops and fire trucks and ambulances. It would, like, go through all 3 of them.
I quit my job because of what was happening to me. I was a pharmaceutical technician, and I would continually have elderly people come in and cuss at me because they weren't getting the drugs that they wanted. The doctor didn't give them enough controlled meds, and I had this 80-year-old man come choke the shit out of me, and I was told the customer's always right. So I told him to stick the job up there. So I was a pharmaceutical technician. I went to school for it and everything.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, they really were overt with you.
Yeah.
I've gone through a lot of stuff. Just let me have time to think about it. You know, many times, you know, I get them streaming, and then I recall things that have happened.
Yeah. After my targeting happened, I I think I went like 6 months without working, and then I got a job for a year and a half at a college doing housekeeping. And like all of my coworkers, there were about 9 of them probably, and like all of the students, just like everybody was part of it. And I remember while I was walking to my building, some guy, he walked by and he was like, yeah, she was filming me. Like right as he passed by me, he had like an earpiece.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've worked in housekeeping too. Yeah. I've done
Yeah,
that.
I did it because I thought like I would have, minimal people around me, honestly.
Minimal, yeah. True.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's like I'm
How long have you been targeted for?
Me, mine
Yeah.
became overt December, I believe the December 12th of 2016, but I think it started in September of that year.
The surveillance starts long before.
Yeah, well, they were watching me for about 3
mine
months.
started maybe 10 years before I even knew.
Well, from my situation, it happened after an argument that I had with somebody.
Pissed off the wrong person.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what
I had all
saying.
weapons. I had all weapons put in my house, and then people were riling me up outside, like shaking the windows and tapping on the windows and throwing shit on the roof. And they wanted me to go batshit crazy, you know?
Yeah. Well, for me, I didn't know about remote neural monitoring, but I'm pretty sure that they started with that. There was one isolated incident where I was in the bathroom and I heard it out loud, like some women are talking about me, like right outside the window of the bathroom. And then when I acknowledged it, they turned it off, like right after I noticed that people were talking about what I was doing.
Exactly. And what I mean,
there's a great video that explains that. That's the one I was talking about earlier. It really goes into depth, and I think it explains it perfectly. The voices, the V2K. Because mine sounded like it the same. Mine sounded like it was outside, and they can project that audio into your head apparently. Right. So
mine sounds like it's coming from the roof, the ceiling here inside the house. I can go outside, my husband too, and it's dead silent. It's in the house, right up in the ceiling. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, a year later, that's whenever they just like made it full blown BTK. So first it was that isolated incident, and then a year later, all of a sudden, I just started hearing all the voices.
My bed vibrates. My husband.
Did they try and take you to a psych ward or anything? Hospital?
Definitely.
Me, I already had a history of seeing a psychologist since 2013 for anxiety disorder.
Yep.
I was scared whenever I went to see him, so I told him I didn't want to see him anymore because a lot of people were saying like, psychology is a part of it, like they're all gonna try to go after you, and so I stopped seeing him for about that whole year and a half, and then I went back to him, and I never actually went to a psych ward. No.
Yeah. I was in a cell.
I didn't tell them.
They had me start seeing a psychologist when I was like in 81. And I saw one off and on my whole life. And then they put me on Prozac, and that's what basically made me over the edge, pushed me over the edge and made me suicidal. Because they had me
That's horrible.
I've been on Xanax, I've been on Valium, I've been on Prozac, Alprazolam, same thing, Xanax. They've had me on a lot of different stuff. I'm drug free right now, though.
I've been on a lot of SSRIs, different ones, but none of them work.
Yeah, they don't ever, nothing that crap works for me either, because it's not a mental
I don't take anything anymore. I'm too bloody scared. I wouldn't take even a painkiller now.
Well, see, I'm disabled.
I was for 2 years with a broken back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even take anything for depression or anxiety. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, I took opiates for years.
45 milligrams of that, which is suicide watch for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I only ever took a benzo for anxiety for about the whole time I saw my psychiatrist, which was about 2 or 3 years, and then I stopped everything completely.
Yeah, I quit my control meds cold turkey because I built up such a tolerance, and my next step was going to be like OxyContin, and I wasn't going to go there. I'm such a control freak.
That's what I was on
myself.
OxyContin and Endone.
Yeah, I was just taking hydrocodone and Lortab, but that was taking the 10s, and I could take 7 or 8 of them at a time, and they wouldn't make me high, and they didn't kill my pain. And my pain is better now that I'm off of them, and I just take an ibuprofen if I need, 4 ibuprofen if I need it here and there. But I swear I had more extreme pain when I was on the pain meds.
Yeah, I can agree with. I can hear that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, at one time they had me on Xanax, they had me on pain pills, they had me on muscle relaxers. They had me.
They want you monging out at home. They want you on your bed or on your couch where they can whack you with the weapons.
Yeah.
I have a question.
That's what they want.
Go ahead, honey.
Have y'all all been diagnosed as anything since this targeting?
No, well, I went in thinking I was bipolar because people were pushing and pulling me all different directions. I didn't know what was what. I didn't know I was being manipulated, and they said this bloke's fine. So I didn't get diagnosed with anything, but I could have been.
Well, they tested me when I was 19, and they said I had a chemical imbalance. That can be proven. Now they can't prove you're bipolar, but they can prove a chemical imbalance when you have a CAT scan. So, yeah, I mean, I think a chemical imbalance causes you to be depressed, but I don't feel depression.
Now I know what's happening, and I can sit back and look. I know that I'm in my mind. Everything's right. Mm-hmm. I've just got the brain fog from all the bloody treatment that they're hitting me with. But I know what's going on now. Yeah. I'm more awake than ever,
Yeah. Now that you're aware, you have control.
Yeah, and that no one, apart from the weapons, no one will come around here. They won't. The police won't show up. The paramedics or whatever, they were hassling me before, trying to get me in, trying to make me bloody out to be insane. But once they know that you've got a grip on reality and you understand what the program is, they tend to leave you alone. But getting past that stage is
well, you know what
really
they would do.
rough.
Y'all know what they would do to me like 10 years ago. Okay, like 10 years ago, I would have an issue at home, and my family would have me so upset to the point where I was crying my ass off and had no control. And when the police would show up, and they would see that I was the one that was crying and out of control, so I would be the one that would get taken to jail, and when it wasn't even my fault, it wasn't even my doing. And I've been in jail a few times because for family violence, and I'm not even a violent person. I was the one that the violence was being portrayed on.
Yeah, my sister kept ringing up saying, I'm worried about Wayne. Mm-hmm. And then police would show up and take me to hospital. I'm like, why are you worrying about what she's saying? I'm an adult. She's not my carer. She's not next of kin. Just leave me alone. And once I laid that down, they left me alone. But she was definitely part of this bloody scheme,
Yeah, they didn't put me in hospital. They locked my ass up in jail, and it was nasty.
That's horrible.
That's rough.
So it was bad. I didn't get along in jail very well. Women in jail didn't like me. They didn't like me very well. Yeah, honestly. Wasn't a lot of fun.
I feel that.
I have another question. I am completely broke because of this program.
Well, we all are.
Yeah, we all.
Y'all like have any kind of way that y'all make money, like a side job or something?
I'm disabled. I get disability.
Well, I'm in the process of trying to get that. It's really hard because
they turn you down the first time. Always, just know that, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had lawyers. I had lawyers get mine for me, and I didn't ever have to step foot anywhere. Right.
I had to continue getting help because I didn't have insurance, but we have like some clinic that helps pay for it. Oh, and they told me I had to keep getting treatment despite me having a history since 2013, which is kind of stupid to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in the process of trying to get that. It's just harder for me because I'm only 26.
Yeah. I hope you'll get through it, honey. We're all survivors. You'll be all right. You can always reach out. You can always reach out. People are always here in the community.
Thank you.
Then
definitely.
Like I was told that when people, like when you apply and like you get paid for all those days that you didn't get paid for, like
you do
catch you up or something.
You get all your back pay.
Yeah.
From the day you applied until you get it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. because I've been on disability for 15 years, at least 15 years.
Also, next, you, I kind of applaud you like for going out and meeting all these targeted people, whether they're real or not, because it takes a lot for somebody to trust in this program.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. And I salute you too, man, for coming on the live stream, man, and being brave and talking, man. I always wondered who Final Fantasy was. I always see
I'm a
you.
girl. I just sound like a 12-year-old little boy.
I see you out here. I see you on the streams and stuff, man. And
Yeah.
salute you. Thank you for coming.
I try to
on,
help
man.
sometimes. I mean, there's only so much I can do, though, I guess.
Absolutely.
Really nice to meet you, Aaron. Really.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's good to hear from you.
Definitely.
Do you mind sharing where you from?
Me, I'm from Texas. I'm in East Texas. I believe that
Where? What part of East Texas? I'm right here next to Dallas.
I'm in Lufkin. Y'all know
cool.
that gang stalking show? He's in Tyler, which is 2 hours away from me, and I'm about
Tyler?
Houston too.
Tyler's 40 minutes away from me.
Oh wow, we live kind of
Mhm.
close to each other.
I used to live in Longview, but I moved up here to Terrell.
Oh, that's like an hour away from me.
Yeah. I grew up in Longview. Yeah.
That's cool.
But I'm way out in the country now. Yeah. I love
Do
where I'm
you
at.
play Final Fantasy?
Oh yeah, heck yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Of course.
14?
heck yeah.
Play Warcraft. I love it.
No,
I'm playing right now.
I don't play that. I play RPGs, JRPGs.
Yeah, cool.
I want to
Gotta
try to
have a
get into
hobby,
a
huh?
shoot. I want to try to get into a shooting game because I really like to shoot.
Shooting.
I see that, honey. Ripping up.
Lethal, man.
Look here. It's not that I like to just like to
It's
shoot.
it.
Watch this. Watch this.
It's
It's
Right
stress
beside
reliever.
me. Right beside
Oh,
me.
man. Wow.
Oh,
It's a good stress reliever.
Nobody gonna mess with me.
She got
Nobody gonna
rocked.
mess with me. And you
She
know
got-
what else? I can sling nunchucks like a ninja. Just so you know.
Man.
Honestly, I can.
Nobody mess
Around
with
my
her.
neck,
Nobody
everywhere.
mess with Honey Ann. We ain't mess with her.
Yeah.
You wasn't
Yeah.
you wasn't on the stream the other night, were you? When I had my Bible in one, a gun in the other.
She's security, man. Honey Ann is working
That's
security,
Texas.
man. She's on security.
That's right. Don't mess with Texas.
I love it. I love it. Back off, perps.
I ain't messing with her. I know they come to her house. Don't worry about that.
Hey, Aaron, are you doing anything for T-Day?
Me, I don't have a car right now. Actually, somebody stole my car keys too. I don't know who did it. I don't know if it's my family or if it was somebody else.
Wow.
And I need to
Is it a
fix my
good
car,
car?
but I really want to.
Wow.
What's the car? Good car?
It's a Mazda 6.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right,
And
car. It's a decent
It
car.
sucks because I paid it off a year, like right before all this stuff started happening. Sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, I've
They
been
can put a new barrel in, but it might cost you a bit, yeah.
Yeah,
It's rough.
it sucks. I really wish that we could all like kind of like get together and like actually have something for like a community or something.
We will.
Absolutely.
We will. Definitely, it's gonna happen, man.
So many
Australia
people are
needs
so
that
paranoid,
bad.
guys. I keep hearing people say, "Well, we don't need to all get together because that's what they want. They'll get us all together and they'll take us all out." I'm like, it's just paranoia. Come on, quit thinking that way. You'll never be free. You'll never be free if you
They're
think like
taking us
that.
out anyway. We've got to get
That's
them
not
out.
true. That's
I
not
mean,
true.
people are living in their cars. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, some people who have cars are living in them, and then some people
Yeah.
are living on the streets. And then
It's pretty much illegal to be homeless now. You know, the homeless people are disappearing.
And then some people have, nice houses and offices and go on vacations with their husbands and wives. And,
I don't
like,
understand that.
My house.
What
burned
is it?
down.
They say 1% of the world has the world's wealth.
well, yeah,
Has all the money. 1% has all the money.
It's true.
absolutely,
Those original 13 families.
absolutely. Shout out to New Creation. I see you, New Creation. Man, oh my God, man, it's
Yeah, my house burned down, guys. I lost everything I owned, and we wound up doing a garage conversion. I live in my garage now. My house used to be my 2-car garage.
wow.
What, you think they set it alight?
I can tell you that it happened in the wiring in the walls. I
Yeah.
kept smelling wiring. I kept
Yeah,
smelling
there's
the wiring.
dirty wiring is a thing to amplify your electronic signals. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I definitely think I have that in my joint.
Yeah.
I had this voltmeter here. I had this out the other day.
Uh-huh.
I've got 1,000 volts per meter 1,000 volts per meter coming out of my mobile phone charger.
Wow. Good.
1,000.
That's
Wow.
And it's like pinging. It's pinging on the unsafe end. So that can't be normal.
And look at the smart meters we have. I mean, you know that all that crap happened in California because of those smart meters. You know, you find out who's who owns the smart meter company, and find out, you know, it goes back to those 13 families. I'm telling y'all.
Right. Absolutely.
That was direct energy weapons.
Oh man, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap things up, man, because I gotta wake up early in the morning, man, and get out here and do the TI day thing, man. But you know,
Look at that. That's out.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in live, and I just want to go across the panel and just give everybody a chance to speak before we end this thing. And we'll be back on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, weekend. We the peoples. Blunt, do you have anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here, bro?
No, I want to say thanks to everybody for coming on, especially Honey Ann. Thanks for coming on. You know, show the guys some love. I appreciate that. You know,
bless you.
And God bless us. And, you know, like I said, TI day, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy and, you know, glad I got on, you know what I'm saying? And God bless all you know, and I hope your day goes good, you know what I mean? Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace be still for you.
Yes, sir. Wayno, you got anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here, bro?
Just everyone stay safe. And to all the perps, go fuck yourself. You're losers.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely. TI lives
Be
matter.
safe, guys.
All day. Aaron, you got something you want to say, Final Fantasy, before we get up out of here?
Yeah, they tell us that nothing's gonna happen, but you can't believe that, because that's the only reason why we're still in this situation. Everybody needs to document everything that goes on, and know that like this stuff can't go on forever. That's it.
You broke up a bit there. I couldn't hear that.
Absolutely.
What was that?
I said that it's not going on forever, and not to believe it. Don't believe it, and that everybody needs to document, because whenever the time comes, we're all gonna have to prove that like the stuff that happened.
Absolutely.
Oh, you know.
Absolutely.
What?
Document. It'll come to an end.
Yeah, Honey Ann, you got something on your mind? You want to say something?
Yeah, I remember what I wanted to discuss. We're talking about the chip, the chip. We'll talk about it Friday, I guess.
The who?
You know, the chip.
RFD chip. The one I was.
RFD chip. You know how somebody was saying that everybody's going to take the chip.
Yeah, it's happening in Sweden.
Yeah.
4,000 people have it.
I'm not going to take it.
Oh no, I don't blame it. It's just everybody's doing it. You know.
Not me.
The new thing they're gonna have everybody. It's a matter of time. You know. I think so. It's gonna go global. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I think that's an implementation of the mark, though. Just think about it, guys. If they can give your computer a virus, why can't they give the RFD chip a virus? So therefore, they're giving you a virus. Okay, just think about that. That's computerized. That could be computerized.
Once that becomes mainstream, we are no longer human. I reckon.
Well, you know, I don't believe AI or actual AI. I think the AI are the demons. You know, my opinion. Just my opinion.
Okay.
Just my opinion.
Okay, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Wayne, you got something on your mind, Wayne? You were saying something?
I'm getting pissed off there.
Oh man!
Sorry, did I interrupt you?
I'm thinking about what they're doing. It's just.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like, did I interrupt you? I thought I interrupted you and I pissed you off. I was gonna say, I'm so sorry.
No, it's not about you, honey. No.
Just hang in there, man. Just keep fighting a good fight, man. You know what I'm
Honey,
saying?
no.
God bless you.
You're good.
Tomorrow, I hope you have a safe day, man.
Absolutely, man.
We're
gonna keep fighting one day at a time.
Amen.
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to this Wednesday, We the People Wednesdays. You know, and again, you know, I was really going hard, and I stand by what I said, every word. But at the end of the day, maybe I could have articulated it a little better. But it's
I
just
love you guys,
saddening.
my new family.
It's just
Right.
saddening that people have, took their positions in this community to tear each other down and
It's
to
wrong.
judge one another and to think that they're better for whatever odd reason. And
They need to work on their own issues. They've got mental issues. They need to work on them.
I like absolutely, and I go a different way, but at the end of the day, this channel is this broadcast is about, giving people a platform to speak and to be heard,
You're about
not
respect. You're about
to
respect and peace.
not to do cowardly moves like take shots and turn your comments off and, tell
That's
people
wrong.
who they are and who they're not and, whatever the case
To
may
fire
be.
those sort of shots, your own situation can't be that bad. I said that last time.
Yeah. Well,
If
that's just
you're-
defining the character, the content of their character and the quality of their person. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're just showing us who they truly are, guys. That's
They
all.
even mocked her makeup. Did you hear that, Next?
I heard it,
Even how
bro.
much makeup she had on.
That's not cool, bro.
Nothing was off limits, man.
Yeah, I mean that didn't even have nothing to do with anything, man. It's just like, I mean, I was on Instagram the other night, and somebody hit me up and said, "Yo, Next, man, what are your plans?" And I said, you know what? It made me think, and I said, to live my life, the best way I can, and to change the world one day at a time, and not let the world change me. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Amen. I feel that.
So I'm just encouraging everybody, live your life one day at a time, change the world one day at a time, and don't let the world change you. Shout out to Carl Marsh, Miz, Mike, Autumn, Carl, Final Fantasy, New Creation, everybody tuning in live, lovers, love one another, man. Spread love.
See you guys.
It's T-Day. Let's
Thank
get
you.
out here and make a difference, man. And
Thank you. Thank you.
we're
Nick.
gonna see you guys on the next one, man. I am washed. I need to get some rest.
ahead and
But I
crash.
gotta wake up early in the morning, guys. So I'm gonna see you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and please forgive me, man. If I went a little bit too hard earlier, I'm passionate about this. I'm really going through this, and it is
I'll
what
have
it
to
is,
watch
guys.
it from the beginning. I'll watch it whenever you finish. I'll have to watch what I missed.
Yeah, it is what it is, guys. So I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Blunt, Honey, Wayno, Cyber, Aaron, Final Fantasy, Floyd, Marion, all y'all, man. We love y'all, man. TI Lives Matter at the end of the day, all day, every day. This is Real Talk TV time, and we out of here, man. See you guys later.